Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff. Heat and Warriors facing off in the 3:05 tonight. It's a big game for the Miami Heat. It's a massive game for the Golden State Warriors, so we should have a very fun atmosphere in Miami tonight. Warriors have to win this game in order to keep pace with the Houston Rockets in the Western Conference standings for that last play-in spot, but the Heat, they obviously need to keep pace with Indiana if they want to get to that 6th seed so they don't have to play in the play-in. So it should be a fun game on tap. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see a lot of people hanging out already in the live chat and getting in the comment section. A little bit of a later start time for me personally, so we'll peel the curtain behind here, or curtain, whatever you want to say. I order food right to the cribbo right before we go live, and it came right at 6:15, which is usually when we got live, so I had to quickly go downstairs and grab it. But we're here anyway. We're here. 20 minutes away from being tipped off. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section. Let me know where the people are going to be watching today. Disappointing that Jimmy Butler is not playing today. If you're just finding that out, I am sorry that I had to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, he's out with a non-COVID illness. He was probable after missing shoot-around, then questionable, and then out. Kevin Love was anticipated to make his return to the lineup today. Well, that's also not happening. So no Kevin Love, no Jimmy Butler, no Duncan, no Tyler Hero, no Josh Richardson. Jaime Jaquez Jr. is warming up with intention to play after returning or after being out on Sunday. So hopefully Triple J is going to be fully healthy today. He is in the starting lineup. Caleb Martin is playing as well. He was originally listed as questionable as well. So starting lineup for Miami today is Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Jaime, Nikola Jovic, and Bam Adebayo. The need to win this game, though. I'll say that. Chris is watching from Margate. Tyman is Hellbeast is also from Margate, Miami, Florida for Aiden Law. That's a Hall of Famer, Aiden Law, to you. AJ says it's over. Nice. PV says, why do idiot Heat fans want Donovan Mitchell when he's just injury as prone as Tyler Hero? That's incorrect. We do need K-Love back soon. We do need him back soon, though, I'll say that. Melvin, what's up, my guy? How are you doing? Already 50 people watching. Let's go. Should be a fun one. We're also very close to a massive milestone on the channel, which we'll talk about in just a second. What's up, J-Boy? It has been a while. Good to see you. Hopefully everything's doing good with you. After Celtics, though, J-Boy. After Celtics. And it's going to stay like that. Oh, man. We got 11 games left, folks. This one and then the final 10-game stretch after the fact. Like, if you watched yesterday's video, broke down the latest Heat injury news and Eastern Conference standings and what I think Miami needs to do down the stretch of the season, I'm projecting and saying that the Heat need to go 8-3 in the final 11 games, which includes today. I think today's a big game for Miami that they need to win. They go 8-3 down this 11-game stretch. To me, that will likely be good enough to get the 6th seed, so Miami does not have to play in the play-in against either Philly or Indiana. Little updates on the standings as well. Heat now a full 1 game back of Indiana because they played yesterday and won. Heat did not play. They'll be back playing Indiana next week, which would be a massive game. The Sixers, they've been dead even in the standings. They lost yesterday, so now Miami's a half a game above Philly. And we got a Rockets fan in the building.
Yo, Rockets going into the play-in this year. Golden State's going to lose. Just checking, do we need anything before I leave?
No, we're good. Rockets fan Jeremy Chuggs. This is a game where we're going to probably see a lot of Rockets fans rooting for Miami Heat because if the Rockets want to get to the playoffs, they need to get the Warriors to lose.
Yeah, we need a Miami dub. All of Houston is rooting for Miami, MIA. Mr. 305!
Yes, sir.
Let's get it tonight. Hey, let's go Heat. 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 Woo!
And that's our Rockets fan, Jeremy Chuggs, right there. Thank you to him. Also want to say thank you to Factor Meals for sponsoring today's live show. They've been a sponsor here at a while, and I could not be more excited the fact that they have joined on board, because it is the #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service in America. Their meals are dietitian approved, they're chef crafted, they're fresh, never frozen. They have 35 different options to choose from on a weekly basis, including Calorie Smart meals, Protein Plus, Keto. There's also more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started today and get after your goals. They're just 2-minute meals that allow you to meals. They just put them in the microwave and they fuel you up fast with restaurant quality meals that are ready to heat and eat whenever and wherever you are. No cooking, no prepping, no cleaning up needed. It is why Factor Meals is my go-to during the week. I can order 6 to 18 meals per week, whatever floats your boat, and it just is absolutely fantastic. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. We're also sponsored by the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. That is Prize Picks. Get a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, or just download the app and put in code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. That link is also in the live chat right now. And I'll tell you what, I love Prize Picks because I can play college basketball, I can play MLB, I can play NBA, I can play NHL, NFL, obviously, when that season comes around. They let you do it all. And I made some picks for today's game. I'm going more than on Bam Adebayo, 20.5 points. I'll take the more than on Brandon Podziemski, 7.5 points. And I'll take my sweet prince, Nikola Jovic, more than 9.5 points as well. You could take picks like these. You could even take picks from, like, celebrities. I'm not kidding you. They have multiple celebrities on tap who play Prize Picks on a daily basis. Sugar Sean O'Malley comes to mind, where you could just go to the promos tab, go to the community plays, and see what everybody else is picking. That's why Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports app on the market. Who you got in this game? Type MIA for the Heat, GSW for the Warriors. Show your pride right now by typing those MIAs. I want to see who's rocking with the Heat. Brian is rocking with Miami. We know he would always be rocking with those goons down in Dade County, as Kendrick Perkins likes to say, even though Kendrick Perkins is a fraud, if you ask me. That's just me, though. That's just me. Get the TV set up. We got Rob Cypher says, Miami, we going up. Time Man MIA, Aiden Law MIA, Carlos Rodriguez MIA. Let's go. Flamey is rocking with Golden State, but I think Flamey is a little bit of a fraud. I don't know who Flamey's allegiance to is. Flamey, I should say, but I don't think it's Miami. Razor's rocking with Miami. So is Kane Angel. Oh, we got a $1 super chat from my guy, Daniel Salazar. What's up, Daniel? Daniel's a resident viewer of the channel, and I appreciate him sending in a $1 super chat to get today's party started. Appreciate you. He's saying, let's go Heat, baby. That's what we love to see, Daniel. Thank you for supporting the channel. You're always tuning in. Appreciate you popping the cherry on today's live show in terms of super chats. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Speaking of super chats, let's bring about the menu and talk about it, because any super chat like Daniel's will get on the show. If you want to ask me a question, you want to talk about the Miami Heat, whatever you want to do, we'll talk about it. We'll get it on the show. $10 gets you a raffle ticket. We have 3 streams left tonight, Thursday or Friday, and Sunday. And then on Sunday night, we're going to raffle this off. LeBron and D-Wade laser printed autograph photo. Perfect man cave item. You hang this up. Are you kidding me? Home office? What else can you ask for? $10 gets you a raffle ticket for this. $20 gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, where we are just growing our list of Hall of Famers. You get on the Hall of Fame ball. This sweet Heat basketball right here, $20 gets your name written on it. We got Mr. Gio, Content Lounge, Loctera, Mr. Gio again, Jesus Batista, Wasim Khan, Aiden Law, AS, and Kang Ray are the real ones of the channel and the Hall of Famers. And Brian McKenna, cannot forget Mr. McKenna for getting on the Hall of Fame ball. So get $20 super chat, gets you there. We will raffle this off when this thing gets completely filled. $50 is a beer bong. So if we want to get nutty and shotgun or beer tonight, we'll do that for $50. And then today's Rolly deal today is a big-time milestone for the channel. What, you might ask? We are 62 subscribers away from 9,000 subs. And the deal today, well, if we get to 9K subs, I'm doing a beer bong. So usually $50, but I'll do a beer bong for free if we get to 9,000 subscribers. And if you didn't know where we are in that rate, let me show you the number. Well, we're now 63 away. So 64 people watching. I'm assuming most of you guys are subscribed, but if you aren't, we put out daily content on the Miami Heat. Put out a video yesterday. I'm going to go live for every single Heat basketball game the rest of the season, the 11 regular season games, the postseason run, which hopefully will be a long one. No play-in. So we're the number one spot for Miami Heat content. Join the channel. If we get to 9,000 subscribers today, which I expect us to be at and be able to get to, which is 63 away, I am going to do a beer bong. What's up, Jesus Batista? Your super chat, I think, before the game started on Sunday was the reason why we won, Jesus, because you brought the good vibes with that $10 super chat. You got the boy. Oh! I feel the good vibes early today. Why, you ask? Because my main jug, Go Lotus, is coming in hot with a $50 super chat. What's up, Juggalotus? Appreciate you for coming in and supporting the channel. You're a legend. You're a real one. And now we get to induct someone into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, and we get to take down a beer in the process. I'm off tomorrow. Fun fact, I'm off. I don't work on Wednesday, so I'm ready to get lit if y'all are ready to get lit. I don't work. So this is a little bit of a Friday night action, if you want to say, for me. I don't work tomorrow. My days off this week are Saturday and Wednesday because Heat play Friday, Sunday, and then I'm working Thursday, which I don't know why. I thought I would have been off Thursday, but you know what? I'll take Wednesday off because it allows me to recover from the potential party that we're having here today. Shout out to you, Jug Lotus. We're gonna put you right under the Wilson. Jug a Lotus, da na 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 na. Shout out to Jug a Lotus getting the party started tonight. What a legend. What a real one. There you are, right under the Wilson, Jug a Lotus, as you see right there. And we are also taking a beer bong as my guy Jesus Batista coming in. Ooh, let's hear that crack. Did you guys hear that crack? That crack was hot. Crack was hot. Crack was hot. Dun 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 dun. Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Shout out to you, Jug a Lotus. Here comes the beer bong. Let's ride, baby. That's how we start off a show. That's how we start off a show. Appreciate you, Jug a Lotus. Appreciate Jesus Batista. $10 super chat. Showing some love to my guy, Jug a Lotus. Fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. I'm dubbing the reason why we derubbed the Cavs on Sunday is because the good vibes that got flowing early with Jesus Batista, he does it again in unison with, I guess that can work, with Jug a Lotus. So Jesus Batista gets a raffle ticket. So does Jug a Lotus. Jug a Lotus will actually get 2 tickets for the D Wade and LeBron autograph photo because of that. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're having a good time today. We're having a good time today. Shout out to you, Jug a Lotus. Shout out to you, Jesus Batista. Shout out to you. Make sure you guys have liked today's live show. If you're ready for the game, hit that like button. Remember, if we get to 50 likes before the game tips off, I'll take a shot at tequila. We have 85 people watching, 25 likes. So if we get 25 more likes, I will take a shot of tequila. Riley Shea is in the building. What's up, Riley Shea? Let's go Heat from Key West, passing through Miami right now. Are you driving back? Are you taking that ferry? Are you on a boat right now? Are you on a boat? Riley Shea, also, news coming tomorrow, Riley Shea. If you know, you know. A couple people asking about the injury report for Miami. Jesus Batista, Razor, I got you. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's out. He missed today's shoot-around with a non-COVID illness, was downgraded to questionable, and then downgraded to out. So no Jimmy Butler tonight. Kevin Love was anticipated to make his return to the Heat lineup. Kevin Love remains out. So unfortunately, K-Love doesn't return to the Heat bench. Tyler Hero's still out. Duncan Robinson's still out. So the Miami Heat are going with the starting lineup as follows. Terry Rozier at the 1, Patty Mills at the 2, Jaime Jaquez at the 3, Nikola Jovic at the 4, Bam Adebayo at the 5. So there was, unfortunately, due to the injuries and sickness from Jimmy Butler, different lineup for Miami today, but I still think the Heat have enough to get a win today at home. I know the Warriors are playing much better basketball as of late, and they're going to try this as a playoff game because they have to win every game down the stretch. But I do believe that Miami should be able to still have enough to get a win today behind Bam, behind Rozier, behind Jaime, Caleb, and Nikola Jovic. This is a big Nikola Jovic game, if you ask me. Danny Finns fans in the building. What's up? That's a new subscriber. I know that because he subscribed just late last week when he was tuning in during our March Madness watch parties. What's up, Danny Finns fan? What's up, Danny? Nelson saying Bam with the slam. Hopefully that comes into fruition. Speak it into existence, baby. Speak it into existence. Daniel says today is the Jovic game. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier than Jovic's little 20-point masterclass. If you're ready for the game, like the video. Like I said, if we get to 50 likes before tip-off, I take a shot at tequila. We are at 35, so we're 15 likes away, 110 people watching. Should be pretty easy to hit that like icon and get us to 50 before we tip off in 4 minutes. Takes 1 second just to hit that little like button. Oh! There's no way the Heat can lose. There's no way the Heat can lose tonight when we're coming off like this today before the game even tips off. Juggalotus with another $50 super chat saying before tip, let's get another down and raffle Hall of Fame entry. This man is a madman. Shout out to Juggalotus. Juggalotus is getting on the ball again, baby, and I'm doing another beer bong. We're partying it up before this Tuesday night game. We're also 8 likes away from 50. Razor says Rolly turned into a soccer announcer with that donation reaction. Listen, I bring the energy. Y'all know I bring the energy every single stream for y'all. And when y'all show the love to me and the channel to help us grow with these super chats, I'm only going to give you guys the reaction it deserves. And it deserves a wild reaction. I don't care if people don't like it. Some people say the screaming's too much. I don't give a shit. We're still going to party, and we're going to have a good time when people super chat. I even get excited for when it's $1 super chat. I truly get pumped up whenever anyone does anything because y'all are my friends here at the Heat Report. So I'm just trying to support my friends. We'll put you next to the Wilson on the right side this time, Juggalotus. Juggalotus, da-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. Ooh, I perfectly spaced this out. Perfectly spaced this out. Right there. Fitting right there. You see 2 Juggalotus right there. Juggalotus is absolutely owning that Wilson section. Shout out to you, Juggalotus. That's also another beer bong before tip. I only brought in 2 beers to the studio because we haven't done a lot of beer bongs. So 2 beers is all I needed. And if we get another 50 or when we get to 9K subscribers, which is the hopeful goal today, I'm going to have to leave and go grab another beer. So that's unfortunate. Bad planning on yours truly. Should have known that something crazy was going to happen tonight. Should have known, should have known. Shout out to Juggalotus, though, baby. Almost dropped that. I feel like I just downed that. Let's go. I don't know why I got energy today, folks. I don't know if it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, but I got high energy today. All I'm ready to go. I'm absolutely ready to go. So shout out to Juggalotus for getting a couple more raffle tickets as well alongside the beer bong and the insure. 134. We're 3 likes away from 50. We're 3 likes away from 50. Not fooled easy with a $1.50 super sticker, just a dumbbell. You know what? Get those gains in. I went to the gym before coming into work earlier today. It was arm and back day, so I got those dumbbells in. And then my guy, Jesus Batista, $10 super chat. Jugga. You fam now. Hell yeah. I love everybody showing love. Jesus Batista gets another raffle ticket. Shout out to him. We're having a good night. I got the vibes, baby. I got the vibes. The Heat are going to win. They're shorthanded. It don't matter. We're getting a win today, folks. We're getting a win today. Let's go. And I got to take a shot because we got the 50 likes. Shout out to all the real ones. 2 beers, 2 happy dads at a shot before tip. That's a good thing I'm not working tomorrow, folks. It's a good thing I'm not working. All right, as we are getting closer and closer to this game being tipped off, who you got? MIA for the Heat, GSW for the Warriors. I know there's going to be fans of both squads in the building, so pledge your allegiance right now in the chat by letting us know who you got. Moonlight, I'll quickly answer this one more time as we have a spike in audience. Heat do miss Jimmy Butler today. No Jimmy, no Duncan, no Tyler, and Kevin Love also remains out for the Miami Heat. So a little short-handed, but I still got good vibes for the Heat to get a win today. Warriors rocking their white unis on the road. Miami wearing their Heat culture uniforms, which I'm convinced that Miami doesn't play well in the Heat culture unis, but it is what it is. Starting lineups for each squad: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Draymond Green for the Warriors. Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, and Bam Adebayo, the starting lineup for the Miami Heat. This is also the 35th starting lineup the Heat have used this year. It is the most starting lineups the Heat have ever had to use in their entire franchise history. A lot of turnover, a lot of injuries, a lot of interchangeable parts this season. All right, folks, it's time to go. They're about to take center circle. They're about to get tipped off in the 305. Let's go, baby. 180 people watching. Like the video, hit that sub button. Draymond, bam, center circle, Heat culture unis. It's time to get underway. Miami won the tip, and that means they'll start with the ball and get it in the fourth quarter as well. They immediately get it to Adebayo on the left block. He's backing up on Draymond Green, kicks it out to Rozier for a corner 3, and the Heat get started with a triple. Scary Terry with a tray ball to put the Heat up 3-zip. Appreciate you, Jesus. See you around the channel later. Wiggins drives right, just pushes off Rozier, swings it to Curry, and Curry evens the game at 3. Simply can't leave him open. Thought that was an offensive foul that should have been called on Andrew Wiggins, though. So we're even at 3 after each team has had a possession. Bam has it, gets it to Jovic. Jovic backing down Steph Curry, kicks it out to Rozier. Swung all the way around to Mills. Mills out to Jovic. Left wing 3 for Nikola. Little off track there, so no good, and the first miss of the game belongs to Nikola Jovic. Curry gets it to Draymond, back to Curry. The ball movement from Miami or Golden State crisp, and it falls into the hands of Klay Thompson for an easy layup as the Warriors take their first lead of the game. Got to watch those Splash Brothers, man. They really move well off the ball. Jaquez drives on Klay. Out to Rozier. One more to Jovic. Jovic, it's a deep 2, and he knocks it home. Nikola Jovic had his toes on the line, and it will be a 2-point basket for Nikola, but he does make that deep jumper. Curry the other way. 3 ball. Short. Rebound back to Curry. Swung to Thompson for a 3. No good. Jaime comes away with the board. Deep outlet above to Jovic. Jovic into the corner for Mills. Patty Mills inside the Jaquez. Jaquez getting inside on Curry. Stripped out of bounds, but it'll stay with Miami alongside the baseline. A little high-octane pace here between the Warriors and Heat. These two teams played once before this season, late December, and Miami absolutely pounced on Golden State in Golden State, beat them by double digits. I believe Jaquez had a really good game that day, if my memory serves me correct. Inbound on the baseline, Patty Mills, 3. Left it short, but a good set by Eric Spoelstra on this Heat team to get an open look. Draymond finds a cutting Curry along the baseline, and Curry just drops out of bounds. So turnover for Golden State, going back to the 305 Miami Heat, baby. 200 people watching already. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't, and make sure you have also hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Bam has it, left block, backing down on Draymond Green. Back out to Rozier, just like the first play of the game. Rozier, baseline, picks up his dribble, out to Jovic. Jovic drives baseline, takes a bump, and a foul will be called on Jonathan Kuminga for that bump on Nikola Jovic. Jovic got hit, but it was actually smart because he was able to get it to Bam before falling out of bounds. Bam made the layup, but they called a foul first. Love the way this Heat team has looked offensively, even missing some key players early. I think the ball movement's been good, and the ball movement stays strong there. With an and one, I don't know if this is going to count. Jovic found a cutting Bam inside, who laid it up and in, but they whistled Draymond Green for a foul, pushing Patty Mills off ball. If the foul occurred after the shot, it's an and one. If it occurred before the shot, it will be on the floor. Oh my God, Draymond just grab Patty Mills' neck. I'm not shitting you. This could be upgraded to something way more. Draymond, literally grabs his neck and whips him to the ground. Green has a history of being an interesting player. They're going to review it. I would not be surprised if this gets upgraded to a flagrant relatively early. I mean, Patty Mills was setting a back screen for Draymond. They get tangled up, but Green's arm comes above Patty Mills' neck, almost like this, and it whips his head back. I mean, that was definitely a little bit more aggressive than it had to be. It feels like this could be upgraded to a flagrant one. I can't lie. I can't lie to y'all. 216 people watching. Love it today. We're 55 subscribers away from 9,000. If we don't get there today, I think I might shed a tear. But I did promise the Rolly deal of the day on our Super Chat menu, which will flash again at the end of the first quarter, is that if we get to 9,000 subscribers tonight, I am going to do a beer bong for free. So after review, they decide that it was called before the shot, so no basket for Miami. He'll be side out, and they also are just going to whistle it a common foul. So no flagrant, nothing, but there's something. There should have been something there. Garabuto says, thanks for streaming, boss. Of course, man. I have a great time doing these games. We only have 11 regular season games left, folks. The season's coming to a close, so make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you tune in for the rest of the way because it's been one hell of a season, and the playoffs are almost here. We'll be here for the off season as well, and it'll be a long wait in June, July, August, and September until Heat basketball is on the court again in November. Patty Mills drives inside, kicks it out to Rozier, right wing triple for Terry, too strong. He's 1 for 2 from 3 now on the day. Rebound is to Draymond. He gets it to Kuminga, and Jonathan Kuminga will bring it up. Jaquez defense. Kuminga gets a step, goes inside, swings it to Wiggins. Corner 3 for Wiggs. Does not go. Bam gets the board. Bam will push for Miami, as he often does. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier working on Kuminga on the right side. Gets the entire floor to himself. Now dumps it inside to Jovic. Jovic backing down on Curry. Spinning. Fouled. Nikola Jovic already drawing 2 fouls now. It's the 3rd foul of the quarter on the Golden State Warriors. So the Heat could be working themselves to the line relatively early here. What Miami has done early in this game, which I've really enjoyed, is get a screen, have Jovic get switched on to Curry, and then give it to Jovic on the block. And then they're sending doubles. It looks like the Warriors go to a zone here. Jovic gets at the elbow. Mid-range shot for Jovic, too strong. Bam with the board. His first shot of the game is also no good. So a couple of missed opportunities for Miami there. And the game remains even at 5. Kuminga driving in on Jovic. Hangs and finishes. I'm a big fan of Jonathan Kuminga. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him in the league. He's very athletic. And if he can just work on his shooting, he'll be dangerous. Rozier inside. Drop off to Bam. Bam backs down. Double teamed. Floater. No good. Rebound fought for out of bounds off Miami, so it's going to go back to Golden State. Bam, a little struggle-ish start here early offensively. Kuminga out to Draymond. Finds a curling Klay Thompson who's being followed by Patty Mills. They run a lot of screens, a lot of curls, a lot of pin downs. You got to be aware of that. Klay drops right by Patty Mills, drops it off to Andrew Wiggins for an easy layup. Patty Mills, he's going to have his hands full. Klay Thompson's not what he once was, but he certainly is going to be able to get by Patty whenever he wants. Jaquez, great drive to the rim, blocked out of bounds. He'll stay with Miami on the baseline. Triple J did an excellent job of pump faking at the three-point line, getting Klay in the air, and then driving to the rim. The Heat are 2 of 9 to start this game from the field. Not the most ideal start offensively in terms of shot making, but I've liked the shots they've gotten. Rozier inside, lefty layup, no good. Rebound by Klay Thompson. Heat not able to finish any of these shots at the rim right now. Kuminga backing down Jaquez on the right side. Jaquez pokes it free, but it finds Klay Thompson for a mid-range shot, and he gets the friendly veteran roll to make it an 11-5 ball game. Oh, good defense. Hurts Miami there. Rozier drops it off to Adebayo at the right elbow. Bam has the entire floor to himself. Drives left into the paint, using his physicality to get to his left hand. He smokes the layup, though. Bam's got to be better on this end of the floor. Klay to the rim, makes the layup, and Eric Spoelstra's going to call a timeout. I mean, this is not an ideal start if you're Miami. I think they've gotten decent looks. They're just unable to make any shots. I mean, Bam has got to be better offensively in a game where you're missing Jimmy Butler. Bam has to be better offensively, man. That's a disappointing start for 13. 0 for 3. Couple good looks at the rim as well. 217 people watching early here. Good audience tonight, and I want to make sure y'all are hooked up with the number one sponsor here at the Heat Report, and that is Factor Meals. It's the number one ready-to-eat meal delivery kit, and it is the best way to have fantastic tasting meals, but also make sure you are getting good nutrients, but also it doesn't take away from your busy schedule because Factor Meals gets delivered right to your door. All it takes is 2 minutes to heat in the microwave, and they are ready to go. They are restaurant quality stuff, folks. I'm not kidding you. Look at some of these meals on screen. That loaded bacon shred chicken is flat out phenomenal. You get the red chili pork tamale bowl as well. They have it all over at Factor Meals delivered right to your door. There's no need to prep. There's no need to cook. There's no need to clean. It's the absolute best. They also have add-ons like wellness shots, protein shakes, smoothies, pancakes, breakfast bites. They are adding more to their repertoire every single day, and that's why I love using Factor Meals during my busy schedule. So head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50. Get 50% off today. The link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. Factor, number one ready-to-eat meal delivery service in North America. Heat trail 13-5 early in this one. Not an ideal start for Miami. I still have good vibes for the game. I'm not wavering off that. Still think Miami will get a win. It's a little bit of a slow start. Because remember, folks, it doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. For example, last Friday, the Heat started off hot. They were up 14-4 against the Pelicans. And lost by 30. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I still feel good about today's game. I also feel good about our chances getting to 9,000 subscribers today. And if we do that, well, I'm doing a beer bong. Daily content. Watch parties for every game the rest of the way. If you're a Heat fan, this is the number one spot for you. Hit that sub button. And if you want to participate and partake in our live chat, to ask me questions, talk with other Heat fans, and about the game, you have to be subscribed. We're in subscriber-only mode. I think that's the best way to watch this game. So make sure you are subscribed. Wearing my Tar Heels long sleeve shirt today. I love this shirt. It's not for basketball purposes. I'm a North Carolina football fan. I know it's very odd. You don't meet many of those, but that is the case. Shout out Drake May, my dog. All right, no substitutions for Miami. Jovic brings it up. Still looks like it's a zone for the Warriors, and the Heat break it immediately with a good pass inside from Jovic to Jaquez for an easy left-handed layup. Easy might have been a strong word. Jaquez finished through contact there. That was an impressive finish by the Rook. But I like that Eric Spoelstra came out and had a perfect play dialed up to beat that zone. Curry, loose ball on the floor, picks it up. Jumper is good. Man, he's got that sweet stroke that will never be topped in NBA history. Bam the other way in transition. Gets it to Mills. Patty Mills loses it, regains control. Patty Mills has got to get going. Mills spins out to Jovic. Right wing three for Nikola. Good! Jovic up to 5 points, the leading scorer for Miami today. Pair of jumpers for Nikola to get him on top of the Heat scoring. Kickball violation quickly the other way, called on Miami. Shout out Nikola Jovic, man. If you've been with the channel for a long time, you guys know how much affection and how much I adore Nikola Jovic and what I think his ceiling is for this Heat franchise and how I think he's a building block. I'm a big fan of him, man. Spam year 5 for Nikola. And I just think year 3 for him, if he's still on the team, assuming he's not traded for a star or something like that, is just going to be so special because he's getting better defensively on a day-to-day basis, and he's got the offensive talent, man. Andrew Wiggins knocks down a step-back 3. That's a tough shot, man. It's a tough shot from Wiggins, who got off to a really bad start this season, but he's coming on as of late. Caleb Martin checks in for Jaime Jaquez Jr., first substitution of the game for either team. Podziemski is also in for the Warriors. Caleb Martin immediately gets an open 3 in the corner, misses it, but Bam gets an offensive rebound. Bam harassed inside. It gets swung all the way back out to Caleb Martin, who darts inside for a little lefty layup. Adebayo by Bam there to create a second chance opportunity for Miami. Juggalotus, absolutely. If you'd like to give away a spot in the Hall of Fame, you can if you'd like. Be very nice, and I'd appreciate that, man. Andrew Wiggins spins inside, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds off Wiggins, so it's Miami basketball. Gary Payton Jr. checks in for the Warriors. Juggalotus, you could do that anytime you want. It'd be very kind of you, very thoughtful. You're already a legend in my book for the 250s today, man. You're a legend. You're a legend, Juggalotus. It's also a fun name to say, Juggalotus. All right, Bam bringing it up. Drops it inside to Caleb Martin. He's double-teamed. Out to Mills, corner 3. Patty misses it. Patty Mills has really been struggling as of late with his shot. He had a good third quarter against the Cavs on Sunday, but outside of that game, it's been a struggle. Curry, step back 3 on Rozier. It's good defense, and it's almost airballed. It goes off of Miami, though, out of bounds. Jovic is saying it was off of Golden State, but he's not going to win that case, so he'll stay with the Warriors on the baseline as they hold a 6-point lead with 5 to go in the quarter. Wiggins finds a curling Curry, guarded by Martin. Curry drives right, sees 2 bodies, drops it off, loose ball, and they're going to say it's a kickball. So there's 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's going to be reset to 14 now. Perry Hall, me, because Jovic, I don't know what he said. He has 5 points. I don't know if they say he has 6, but I know for a fact Nikola Jovic has 5 points. Steph Curry has it. Double team. Patty Mills now defending. Curry drives left, splits the double team. Lefty floater off glass, man. That's why he's one of the top 15 players in NBA history. He's so tough to defend. So tough. Bam, backing down Kevon Looney. Pump fake, fades away. A lot of contact, no call, but Bam hits the tough fadeaway jumper into the paint. Podziemski, quick 3 on the get back, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Miami Heat basketball. Man, I think Bam was trying to draw a foul there. Didn't get it, but that was an impressive bucket from number 13. Oof. My legs are a little bit achy. Feels like I got growing pains. I don't know if I'm dehydrated or what, folks. Steph Curry will sub out, so it's time for Miami to make their run, because Curry's been hot in this one early, really setting the tone for this Warriors offense. Let's try to get a little rehydrated there. We already did 2 beer bongs today. All right, Heat down 6. Jovic has got it. Jovic getting an extended run here in the first quarter because when Jimmy and him play together, they usually each sub out at the 6-minute mark. Martin fade away in the baseline, too strong. Rebound to Wiggins. He'll bring it up. Chris Paul checked into the game for Curry. Illegal screen. I believe that's called on Chris Paul. little hip action out on Rozier. Rozier hit the deck and got the foul call, so it's going back to Miami. Lineup for the Heat right now is Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Jovic, Haywood Highsmith, and Bam Adebayo. Excuse me. No Patty Mills. Haywood Highsmith checked in for him. It's the third turnover of the game for Golden State already. Miami doesn't have one, which is good because turnovers drive me mad. Rozier working on Kuminga. Pressed up on, gets it off to Highsmith. Highsmith hands it off to Caleb Martin. It's a zone for the Warriors. Caleb Martin crosses over Chris Paul, spins, drops it off to Bam for a right hook shot that goes. Adebayo with 4 points in the quarter as Miami cuts this deficit down to 4 points. Looney will bring it up now. Not the best ball handler, swings it over to Chris Paul. Now sets a screen. Paul doubled. Dropped off to Looney, out of bounds. The Heat forced another turnover with that trap. That's the fourth turnover of the quarter for the Warriors. Let's go. Continue hounding them. Bam has it. Left wing. Drives by Looney. Sweeping right hook. It gets it to go. Adebayo starting to get cooking here. 6 points here in the quarter as the Heat now trail just by 2. 2018, 3:10 to go in the quarter. And the Warriors, need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis as the Heat are on a mini 6-0 run to cut what once was a 20-12 deficit down to 2. 315 people watching. If you're a Heat fan, make sure you're subscribed and you're spamming those fireball emojis because the Warriors need a timeout. Aubrey, Razor, New Gen, Ron Baker. What's up, Ron? Tyler Santana, Hellbeast, Dree, Koki, Scenes. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Let's go, baby. Mick moving up. Brian 35, Soul Solid Force, Yami, Cedric Perry, Aiden Law. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Joe, Brian. Let's go, baby. I got the vibes. I feel a Miami Heat victory today, folks. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. And I think this Heat team is going to have a perfect 3-0 week, if you ask me. I think Miami wins tonight. They beat Portland on Friday, and they beat Washington on Sunday to improve to 42-22, or 32, 10 games above 500. Would be the highest mark of the entire season, and they continue to make that push for the 6th seed so they can avoid the play-in and let Indiana and Philadelphia figure that out. Aubrey, I got you. Shout out Xavier. Aubrey, always a real one. I'll shout out your son, Xavier. He sounds like a real one as well. Appreciate y'all, too, watching the stream, watching the Heat. Let's go. Sport Hulk saying, let's go, Heat. Antonius is spamming the fireballs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat. Oh, man. 290 people watching, though. Let's get to 100 likes. We're 16 likes away with over basically 300 people watching. There should be no reason why we're not in the triple digits in terms of like. If you want the Heat to win this game and beat the Warriors, don't jinx it. Can't hurt. Hit that thumbs up icon. Oh, Aubrey, that makes me so happy. I'm glad that you all, too, enjoy the content we do here. That means a lot to me, too. That makes my day as well, that it's a family affair over there. That makes my day, too. 10 likes away from 100. Come on, folks. 6 likes away. Let's get to 100 likes before we turn to game action. Come on. Callister is saying, let's go, Heat. Garabuto, that cracks me up. 5 likes away. Can we get 5 more likes before we tip back off inside the Kasaya Center? Come on. 2 likes away. Don't let me down. Let's get the 100 likes before we tip off. Or restart the action. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Right before we get back in action. As the Heat bring in DeLon Wright to the lineup to sit down Terry Rozier. And the Heat immediately go to a little bit of a 2-2-1 press. That's in 8 seconds, folks. Yes. The ref was a little late to call it, but that was absolutely 8-second mark. Great job by DeLon Wright and Haywood Highsmith for not making life easy for Chris Paul and Kuminga to bring it up. That's the 5th turnover of the quarter for the Golden State Warriors. It goes back to Miami. Bam has it on the block. Jovic Gets the ball on a great pass from Bam, and Jovic lays it up and in. We're even at 20. Nikola's got 7 points, and that's your future front court working hand in hand to get some buckets. 8-0 run for Miami. Let's go Heat as the Heat go to a zone for the first time tonight. Podziemski has at the elbow, swings it to Kuminga. Kuminga gets it to Podziemski. Little push shot from the free throw line goes, and the Warriors reclaim the lead. DeLon Wright brings it up. I expect him to be active in this one because he is going to be tasked with guarding Klay Curry at times. Jovic gets a screen from Bam. Jovic drives, kicks it out to DeLon Wright. Wright, 6 on the shot clock. Right to Bam. Bam at the free throw line. Jab step, pump fake. Gets by Kuminga. Out to Martin. Swung to Highsmith for 3. And it goes! They used all 24 seconds on the shot clock, but Haywood Highsmith knocks down the triple to put the Heat back up by 1. Trailed by as much as 8 in this first quarter, they retake the lead. Let's go Heat, baby. Chris Paul gets a screen. Swung to Kuminga. Kuminga drives baseline. Great defense by Jovic, but a better bucket from Kuminga as he takes a step back shot from 18 feet on the baseline and nets it. He's just getting better day by day. Bam, 3! It goes! Adebayo's been more willing to shoot the 3 ball, and he knocks down the top of the key 3. The Heat back up in 2. A 3 ball from Bam Adebayo. Let's go! My goodness. Chris Paul to Klay. Klay inside. Met by 3 defenders. Back out to Paul. 3 on the shot clock. To Podziemski. Corner 3. No good. Jovic with the board. Jovic has given you 11 excellent minutes as we are under a minute to go in the first quarter. Martin, straight line to the rim. Out to Highsmith. Highsmith drives inside on Podziemski. Back to Bam. Bam guard by Podziemski. They double, and the ball is deflected out of bounds as he tried to kick it out to Jovic on the right wing, and it'll be Heat ball on the side. Highsmith, man, he got that 3 ball off maybe a half a second. Actually less than that, less than a 10th of a second away. But man, how about Bam Adebayo just be willing to take more threes off the catch? And he's making them, man. Bam subs out. Thomas Bryant will check in. They get it to Jaquez, who just subbed in, and he shoots a 3 and unfortunately misses. They went 2 for 1, though, so the Heat will have final possession of the first quarter, assuming they don't allow an offensive rebound. 26-24, Heat lead. 15 to go in the quarter. Chris Paul gets a screen. Double team. Paul drives. Swings it to Klay. Klay, catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound Caleb Martin. 10 to go. Heat will have final shot. Martin brings it up. Martin drives left. Gets inside. Fades away. Cannot hit the 10-foot jumper. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 2. 26-24. Miami trailed as much as 8 in that first period, but they ultimately stormed back behind a great first quarter from Nikola Jovic and Bam Adebayo to take a 2-point lead going into period number 2. Let's go. I like that opening quarter. You saw a lot of good stuff from Bam after a rough start. Jovic was fantastic. The defense tightened up. Absolutely loved what I saw from the Miami Heat there, and especially that front court tandem of Jovic and Bam. The front court tandem of Bam Jovic will feed families for the next 10 years. Unbelievable duo that I expect to really continue to take off as they play more and more together. Well, we're in between quarters here. Let me revisit the Super Chat menu. Heat lead 26-24. Let me grab that score, L3. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Heat lead 26-24. All right, today's Super Chat menu is as followed as we get the score there. Any Super Chat gets on the show. $10 gets you a raffle ticket for this laser-printed autographed D-Wade and LeBron photo. We are going to raffle this off on Sunday evening as it is the last stream of March, on March 31st to be exact. $10 gets you a raffle ticket for that. $20 super chat gets you into the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame. Juggalotus has got in there twice today. Shout out to the legend. We write your name on the Heat Hall of Fame ball, and you are recognized as a legend, a real one on the channel. If your name's on this ball, we shout you out every single stream. And if we fill this ball up with names relatively soon, we'll even raffle this ball off, and it will go to one Heat Report viewer. $50 is a beer bong. We've already taken down 2 beers. Shout Juggalotus. And then today's deal of the day is if we get to 9,000 subscribers by the end of the show, we are going to do a beer bong on the house. If you want to know where we are in terms of that update, we are under 50 away, 49 subscribers away from 9K. Massive milestone at the channel. We're under a year, so we've gotten... Our initial video went out late May last year, right before the Eastern Conference Finals. That was our first video that we did on the channel. Don't go back and rewatch it because I was horrible. I was also much chubbier than I am now. I also did a horrible job hosting at the time, so I've gotten better at that at least. But yeah, almost 9,000 in a year. Love that growth. Kuminga inside against the Heat zone. Hits a little jumper to tie the game up at 26 coming out of the break. So we're even there. Caleb Martin, Highsmith, Thomas Bryant, DeLon Wright, and Jaquez are your 5. Jaquez has it. Guarded by Kuminga. Jaquez drives, spins, out to Bryant for 3. I know he made a couple the other day, but Thomas Bryant threes make me want to throw my head through a wall. Kuminga inside, hangs, floats, can't finish. Good defense there by Miami, and they secure the board as well. Here comes DeLon Wright and Miami. Wright gets a screen from Thomas Bryant. Drives, brings it back out. Now drops it inside to Thomas Bryant, who's posting up Klay. Out to DeLon Wright after the double. DeLon Wright 3. God, he can't shoot, man. Rebound down the Podziemski and Golden State. DeLon Wright does an excellent job defensively, but boy, is he one of the worst shooters in the NBA. Kuminga, mid-range shot, rattles in and out. DeLon Wright held firm there. Here comes Highsmith off the board. Heat will reset the offense into Thomas Bryant. Bryant backing down Looney. Drop off from Bryant to Wright. Batted out of bounds by Chris Paul. It'll be baseline for Miami out of bounds. David says Heat got this one easy. Golden State usually chokes in the second half. We'll see. Jaquez, corner 3. Good! Triple J with a triple. He missed 2 threes earlier in the game, but connects on his 3rd try. Great set on the baseline from Eric Spoelstra. Gets you Triple J in the scoring marks from 3. Chris Paul swings at the Klay. Heat still in his zone. Looney now inside, trapped in the corner. Finds a cutting Podziemski, who lays it up and in, plus a foul. Jaquez gave him a little bump. Weak foul call, but I see the vision and why it was called. So it will be an and one opportunity for Brandon Podziemski, the rookie out of Santa Clara, I believe. Santa Clara? I think it was Santa Clara. This is actually the first free throw of the game. We went an entire period without free throws. And on cue, it's missed. And batted out of bounds off Thomas Bryant. So it's Warriors basketball. What's up, Mr. Gio? Yami says, what's up with the sound? What's up with the sound? Is there something wrong with the sound? Looney swings it to Chris Paul. I haven't seen anybody else say anything. Klay, 3 off a curl, good. 5-point possession because you couldn't secure a rebound on a missed free throw. Fucking Thomas Bryant. What's up, Mr. Gio? Juggalotus says it sounds good. All right, appreciate that. DeLon right inside. Drop off to Martin. Reverse layup. Good. Good penetration by the Heat there to get it inside. All right, you guys are saying it sounds good, so I don't know why Yami's trying to troll me. Chris Paul, top of the key. Doesn't take a lot of threes often. Looks to facilitate. Swings at the Klay. Klay pump fake. Sidestep triple. Good. And it's a timeout on the floor. Eric Spoelstra is not happy with the Heat's defense. Listen, the zone, I think, works a lot for Miami. at times. But the matter of the fact is you simply can't run it when you're leaving Steph Curry and Klay Thompson open. Like, I would put Podziemski in that category too. Like, he's good. I don't know. What's going on, Mr. G? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Yeah, no Jimmy. No Jimmy. Hot dog, yeah. Thomas Bryant was brought in to hopefully be a better backup big to Bam. He's more of an offensive guy than defensive guy, but he hasn't been that good today. And he hasn't been that good for most of the time on the year as well. Heat down by 3 as the Miami Heat call timeout. Getting torched by Klay right now, unfortunately. It's a good time to tell you guys about one of our other sponsors on the show, and that is Prize Picks. And I think I'm off to a fantastic start on today's selections. But you could make picks like mine. Just go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. 2 to 6 player stat projections, more than, less than, and you could win up to 25 times your money. This is a 3-player selection to win 5 times my money. I took the more than on Bam Adebayo, 20.5 points. Bam had a really strong first quarter. He totaled with 9 points in the first quarter. I also took the more than on Jovic, 9.5 points. He's got 7, so a 3-pointer away from there. Took the more than on Podziemski, 7.5 points. Off the bench, he's got 4. So I'm in a very good spot on all 3 of these picks. So I could win up to 5 times your money. But the reason why I love Prize Picks, they have specials on a daily basis that make playing fun or make playing daily fantasy sports so much fun, whether it be new users, returning users. They spice it up on a daily basis to make it so enjoyable. Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday, Demons Goblins, they have it all. So get started today. Links in the live chat and description. What's up, BBAC? What's up, Bob? John? Arnell? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Randy, fire me up a little bit in the chat, baby. Danny Finn's fan, smart man, says got Bam 18.5. That's probably what the number was before Jimmy Butler was ruled out. And then I obviously moved up 2 points when Jimmy was ruled out. Makes sense to me. And I still think Bam's going to get to that 21-point mark he needs to get to. You're right. I need Kevin Love back, Antonius. I think Love returns on Friday. 2 days off in between these games of the Warriors and Blazers game on Friday. So if he was close to returning today, I'd expect him to be back on Friday against the Blazers. All right. Same lineup for Miami. Jaquez got it in the corner. Jab step on Kuminga. Drives baseline, doubled, and turns it over. Got to be better than that, Jaime. You got to know if you drive baseline and spin it, you're going to get doubled. Kuminga goes coast to coast for a layup. Those are the mistakes that rookies make that I expect and have grown accustomed to Jaime not making. You drive baseline, if you plan to spin towards the middle of the floor, which Jaime likes to do, you have to anticipate another defender cutting you off there. He didn't, and he turned it over. 10-2 run for the Golden State Warriors to take a 5-point lead. DeLon Wright gets it to Jaquez on the right wing. Jaime drives, swings it to Highsmith. Corner triple for Haywood. Good. Haywood Highsmith continuing that strong shooting that he displayed on Sunday against the Cavs. 2 for 2 from threes today. He's been fantastic. It's been fantastic. Chris Paul swings it to Kuminga. Kuminga gets it inside the Looney at the free throw line. Looney takes a jumper and hits it. You'll live with those shots, but Kevon Looney does have a little bit of a J, man. Jaquez, hop step inside, turns it over. Jesus Christ, Jaime. Podziemski, coast to coast, lefty layup, good. I mean, this has been an atrocious game for Triple J so far. He has 5 points, but a couple turnovers, missed a lot of shots. Disappointing. Caleb Martin's got it right wing, dropped off to Jaquez in the corner for a mid-range shot. Jaime, there you go. Shut me up, man. Shut me up, Triple J. Hits the 15-footer alongside the baseline. Nothing makes me happier than when I say someone's been playing bad and they shut me up. Almost an illegal screen by Kevon Looney, not called. Kuminga will launch a three. It's not his strong suit, and he misses it there. Rebound to Thomas Bryant. Outletted to Jaquez. He'll bring it up. Met by Chris Paul to Bryant. Bryant will swing it now to DeLon Wright. Wright dribbles off a screen, gets to the rack, layup, no good. Rebound fought for but gathered by Kevon Looney. Looney outlet to Kuminga. Kuminga trailing Looney, swung to Chris Paul. Paul will not take the open three, instead reset the Warriors' offense. Drives inside, drops it off to Looney. Reverse layup for Loonbug, doesn't go. Miami gets the board. Caleb Martin out and running. Martin will slow it down, wait for the teammates to join him. Martin working on Kuminga, swings it to Jaquez. Jaquez inside the Bryant. Bryant, quick right hook over Klay, is fouled. Bryant made the right hook, but they called a foul on the floor prior to the shot. I believe that's Klay's second foul. Maybe it's his third. Klay has committed a couple fouls, I know that, and he will head to the bench as well. A lot of substitutions coming onto the floor for both teams here. Thomas Bryant will sub out. Bam Adebayo in with 6:40 to go in the half. Klay out. Kuminga out. Curry in. I mean, that's not a foul. Wait, they called a foul on Thomas Bryant? Wait, what's happening? Oh my God, what happened? All I know is that Wiggins is double teamed in the corner because the Warriors have the ball. How do they have the ball? What did Thomas Bryant do wrong? As the ball doesn't lie, Warriors miss a shot out of bounds, goes back to Miami. Rozier checks back in, Bam checks back in. I have no clue what just happened. Martin, Bam, Rozier, Highsmith, and DeLon Wright of year 5. Bam backing down Draymond Green. Sees two bodies, kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier doesn't take the first three off the catch, instead dribbles left. Swings it to Martin. Martin drops it inside the Bam. Bam was fouled by Gary Payton Jr. on the catch, so it will reset the shot clock to 14, and it will be sideline out for Miami. Still have no clue what happened and why that was a foul on Thomas Bryant or it was turned over. No clue. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Okay. I would like to see Jovic back in the ball game. I know he played basically the entire first quarter, but he played so well. Why not finish it off the final 5-6 minutes of this quarter with him? Patty Mills checks in for DeLon Wright. So it's Rozier, DeLon Wright, Highsmith, Bam, Caleb Martin. Rozier drives right. Sidestep jumper over, is that Moses Moody? Goes! Rozier with a tough mid-range shot. He's a tough shot maker. Wiggins drives baseline, drops it off to Draymond. And they call a foul on Patty Mills. Patty Mills tried to take a charge there. It's a block. Patty Mills is the worst defender on the team. It doesn't surprise me because he's 35, 36, and he's not a big guy, and he's not the most athletic guy. But my goodness, is this guy horrible at defense. Draymond has it top of the key. Swings it to Gary Payton Jr. Now back to Draymond. Floater over Bam, short. Adebayo at the board. Now this is a good lineup to run zone against because Steph Curry, Wiggins, Draymond, Moody, and Payton, you have two non-shooters on the court in Draymond and Gary Payton. Rozier, step back three. No good. Highsmith offensive rebound. Out. Oh my God, Bam's on the floor and hurt. Caleb Martin got to the rim and laid it up and in. We're even at 40. Why haven't the officials stopped the game? Bam's on the floor still. These officials fucking suck. Foul by Rozier. Bam's on the floor. This is the last thing Miami needs. I don't know what the issue is. It looks like it's up to the head area, whether it be eye, you get elbowed. Bam Adebayo is down. Getting up right now. And there'll be a timeout by Miami. I don't know what the issue is, but let's send our prayers to 13 because we need Bam. Type your 13s. I need everybody to type 13s now. Bam is walking. Let's watch the replay here. Bam got sandwiched. Looks like his head hit the hip or shoulder of Moses Moody. This could be a neck issue. I don't want to speculate. He walked off the court slowly, holding the side of his head. We're tied at 40, but all the attention from Miami Heat fans should be on Bam Adebayo's health. Appreciate everyone spamming 13s in the comment section right now. Hopefully he is all good. I don't know what the issue is, whether it be a head injury, a neck injury, but boy, do the Heat need Bam more than anyone else on this team if they want to make a run in the playoffs, and I'm praying that he is okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please be okay, Bam. Wow, I love all the support people are giving to Bam in the chat. 13s is absolutely humming. Makes me happy that we got his back. I don't remember if the foul was a shooting foul or on the floor when Terry Rozier committed it to give a stoppage in play for the Heat to check out Bam. So I don't know what's going to happen when we come out of the timeout, but it is certainly something to keep your eye on in terms of Bam Adebayo's injury. Ooh, boy. Bam is still on the bench. He didn't go to the locker room. At least at first glance. They're zooming in on the huddle right now. I can't tell if Bam is in the huddle or not. AJ's not the point, man. AJ's not the time, AJ. Got no time and place, time and score. All right, Bam is fine. I think. Bam is still on the court, so we're fine. I'm going to say shout out to us for spamming the 13s because we got the vibes out there, and it looks like Bam is going to stay in the game. Let's go. That's big. It's big for the program. They called it a shooting foul, so Moses Moody has 2 free throws at the line. See, that's bullshit. Whatever. They should have stopped play when Bam didn't get up. Not have to have us use a foul that evidently gives the Warriors 2 free throws. Moody makes the first. 350 people watching. He goes 1 of 2, so I'm going to take this ball to the line. Bam gets the rebound. 350 people watching. Hit that sub button. We need to hit 9K subscribers today. Big milestone, and when we do, I'm taking a beer bong. Rozier out to Highsmith. He'll put up a top of the key triple and knock it home. Highsmith's third triple of the half. He's 3 for 3. Haywood can't miss right now. Dating back to Sunday against Cleveland, he's been elite from three-point range. Draymond lobbed to Payton. He smokes the layup. Rebound down the Bam. Outlet to Caleb Martin. Here comes Miami with a 2-point lead. Caleb to the rim. Oh, tough finish from Caleb Martin. Drove right by Gary Payton Jr. Finished on Andrew Wiggins to put the Heat up by 4. Curry on the right wing. Drives, drop off to Payton. Stripped by Rozier off Gary Payton's knee. Going back to Miami. Let's make a run to take a double-digit lead at the end of the half. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, turnover. Here comes Gary Payton. 11-1 run for Miami to take this 4-point lead. After being down 7. Draymond's got it. Finds a curling Moody. Right wing triple. Good. Man, they just spawn shooters over in Golden State. They spawn them. Rozier, left wing. Cut off by Andrew Wiggins. Will reset the offense. Gets a screen from Bam. Rozier inside. Rozier hangs. Can't finish. Rebound down to Draymond Green. Warriors out and running. Draymond gets it inside the Moody. Moody had a layup. Brought it out, and then takes a tough mid-range shot over Caleb Martin, and got a friendly roll as the Warriors go back up by 1 as we're under 3.5 minutes away to the halftime break. Martin drives inside, foul called, bodies hit the deck, but it will be side out for Miami, I believe. Jesus is back. Jesus, you missed a scare there, I tell you what. Bam was on the ground and he was hurt for a little bit, but he's fine. Chicky Nuggies in the chat says, come on, Heat, you got this. Is this a Rockets fan? Bam has it top of the key. Gets it to Patty Mills. Mills, 15-foot jump shot on the baseline. Good. Great cut by Patty Mills. A little V-cut, if you will. Went up to the top. Look, he was going to hit a handoff. Quickly sprinted to the baseline. Bam found him for the jumper. The Heat have made 20 shots today off 18 assists. Andrew Wiggins misses a 3. Board by Caleb Martin. Here comes Caleb Martin now. He'll slow it down and let the Heat get reset at offense. Rozier, right wing. Dropped off to Bam on the right elbow, guarded by Moody. He's doubled. Finds Highsmith on the baseline. Swung all the way around to Caleb Martin in the corner. Out to Mills now, 7 on the shot clock. Patty Mills, guarded by Wiggins. Not the matchup you want. Mills to Bam. Bam. Step back. Deep 2. Air ball. Caleb Martin is so good at times, but fucking infuriating at times as well, because he could have swung one more and got an open 3 for Patty Mills. Instead, he pump faked the swing and tried to keep it in the corner, and it ultimately resulted in a bad shot for Miami. Nikola Jovic checking into the game for the final 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the first half. He had a very strong first 11 minutes of the first quarter where he had 7 points. Caleb Martin, Rozier, Highsmith, Jovic, and Bam are the 5 for Miami. Draymond inside. Blocked by Adebayo. What a play by my depoy. Highsmith out and running. Gets inside. Lays it up and in. Haywood Highsmith. I said Highsmith, by the way. What a wild thing for me to say. Heat up 3. Timeout by Golden State. Defense to offense. Adebayo leading us right now on both ends of the floor. He did an excellent job of not showing his hand. Draymond didn't know if he was going to protect the lob or guard him. So Draymond puts up a weak little floater, and Bam was able to recover, slapped that shit away, and then Highsmith got it and went out in transition. Warriors need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis, baby. Hot dog, Yummy, Brian, Bob, Scenes, Melvin. Let's go. Haywood Highsmith has been on one in the last 6 quarters. Absolutely on one. Dating back to the game against Cleveland on Sunday in the first half of this game, absolutely nuclear stuff. Willie Jenkins, fireball emoji. Elias Hernandez, Justin King, Repub, Hell Beast. Spam those fireball emojis, baby. Come on. The Heat are playing good ball right now. Razor. Yummy. The Heat have done a good job, calf cramp, of keeping Golden State and Steph Curry in check right now. Oh, Loctera's in the building. Let's go. Highsmith almost gets the steal on the inbounds. Doesn't, though, so they'll re-inbound. They only have 5 seconds to get it above half court, though. Highsmith is 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3 right now. On fire. On fire. Andrew Wiggins will inbound here. Wiggins can't get it in. Gets it in. Wiggins will bring it up. Get it above half court just in time. Wiggins out to Curry. Curry 3. No good. Rebound Rozier. Here comes Miami. Rozier, Euro step. Kick out to Jovic. Jovic kind of hesitant. Didn't know if he should have kicked it and swung it or take the shot. Gets it back to Rozier now. Rozier drives left. Drops to Bam. Bam, jab step. Free throw line jumper. Oh, rattles in and out, but that was a good move from Adebayo. He's been playing good ball today, man. Curry now has it. Guarded by Rozier as the Heat go to a man-to-man defense on this possession. Curry only has 7 points. Moody drives in. That's a charge. It is a charge. Caleb Martin got his feet set outside the restricted area, and it's going back to Miami. Heat lead by 3. Yep, great job by Caleb Martin. Clearly set. Moody goes right into him. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how it's done. Minute and a half to go in the quarter. Let's take a 6-point lead into the break. We're up 3. Let's win the final minute and a half by 3. Let's go. How about this? 49-55 halftime score. That's what I want. That's what I want. Bam has it, right elbow, drives baseline, absolutely harassed by Draymond Green, and they're going to call foul. I didn't know if they were going to call it, but Draymond clearly gave a shove to Bam as he was driving baseline. Interesting matchup between those two, because obviously Bam is a little bit taller, I think 2 inches taller, much quicker than Draymond, but Draymond's a physical specimen, man. He is very strong, but so is Bam, so it's a very fun matchup between those two. It's also one of the rare times that Bam is matched up with a center that isn't taller than him. Zone look for Golden State. Rozier has it. Rozier working on Wiggins. 5 on the shot clock. Rozier, sidestep, mid-range shot, air ball. It's actually his area. A little sidestep to the right at the elbow. That's his office. Curry swings it to Wiggins. Wiggins drives on Rozier. Gets to his right hand. Floater good. Rozier just can't defend that. Wiggins is a little too tall for him. Able to get to his spot there. Minute to go in the half. Heat lead by 1. Rozier will bring it up. It's Rozier, Bam, Jovic, Martin, and Highsmith. Caleb Martin, right wing, inside the Bam at the free throw line. Bam fades away and gets the friendly roll like it's the building he plays in all the time. Heat back up by 3. Could we get a 5th? Oh, and a steal! Highsmith rips Chris Paul! Oh my! Haywood Highsmith is doing it all, folks! Heat up 5! Oh my goodness! Haywood Highsmith has been phenomenal! I don't know how Klay was left open for 3 and he nets it. That puts a damp into things. I don't know how that happens. Heat won't go 2 for 1. Loose ball, Jovic picks it up. Settle for one good shot, folks. Bam at the elbow. Bam spinning. Left hook. Oh, that is quite the move from Adebayo. 55-51. All right, let's get a stop and go into the break up 4. Chris Paul has it. Man, Bam has been terrific tonight after a rough 0 for 3 start. He's been great. Draymond inside. Goes up on Bam. Lays it up and in. Come on. Bam to inbound, 2 seconds left, gets it to Jovic. Jovic, half-court shot, good if it goes. Oh, just missed it. That will be the first half. The Heat lead by 2, 55-53. 465 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button so we could get to 9,000 subscribers and start grading that Heat first half. I thought it was a good half, not a great first half by Miami. They got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but were able to really pick it up in the second quarter, end of first quarter, to take a 2-point lead into the break. I think I'll go B. Just a solid B. Not a B+, not a B-. Solid B for Miami in that first half. Get your votes down below. We got Maya's B+, Mr. Gio B+, McKenna, Hall of Famer, B+. Get your votes down below. Speaking of Hall of Fame, $20 if you want to get into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame. Get your legend status cemented. Get your name on the ball. AJ says C-, our resident negative Heat fan. David Case is saying Golden State playing scared. I wouldn't say they're playing scared. Anita says A+. I wouldn't say that. Aubrey A-. Yami C. Elias B. James Hicks B. Antonius B+. Nestor A. I see a lot of mixed results here. I would not go anything higher than a B, personally. B-, I'm cool with that. B-, I'm cool with that. Now, anything higher than A or B, I don't know, Jim. I don't know. Hey, S is in the building. What's up? That's a Hall of Famer right there. Like I said, if you want to be a Hall of Famer, $20 to get your name on the Hall of Fame ball. You see all the names on it right now. The perks of being that, well, you get recognized every time you're in the chat. Every time you comment, every time you poke out, you're going to shout out right away. And we give you a shout-out, basically read off everybody on at the start. Juan says Grindsmith. I mean, Haywood Highsmith has been absolutely phenomenal today. 4 for 4. Actually, 5 for 5. 13 points now. Couple layups. 3 threes. Haywood's been terrific. Been terrific. Been terrific. Oh, Juggalotus is saying, chat ready for a Hall of Fame giveaway. Is Juggalotus going to put in another 20 piece? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it, folks? I'm having too much fun dribbling this ball right now. The concern is that I accidentally fuck up the dribble and the ball goes flying and hits a monitor, and then my bosses want to kill me. That is the negative here, but the positives of being able to dribble basketball outweigh it. Work on my hand a little bit. Ooh, ooh. You guys can't see it, unfortunately, but trust me, it's good. Ooh, ISO, ISO, ISO. See, there we go. ISO. ISO, ISO. Ooh, ooh. Ah! Oh, well, as we see if Juggalotus is going to come in with a 20-piece to give away. Our Super Chat menu today is as follows. Do we do half off halftime? You guys didn't really take advantage of it the other day. Do I want to reward bad behavior? I don't know, Jim. Tough decision as the Heat have a 2-point lead. But either way, any Super Chat gets on the show no matter the amount. $50 is a beer bong. We've done 2 beer bongs today. $20 is a Heat Report Hall of Fame. You get your name into the Hall of Fame. This ball that I just told you about, $20. You get recognized as soon as you pop in the chat. You'll always get a shout out. We shout you out and read off the people on the ball all the time. Also, just like to get that legendary status. Oh! Oh my goodness! Lotus is just on fire tonight. Shout out to Lotus. Oh my, what a day for him. And I just appreciate the support, my guy. You're a legend. You're a real one. You're the absolute best. Another $50 Super Chat. Hall of Fame giveaway for chat and beer run. Let's go. Could not do it after you said you brought 2 beers only. Bot move by me. 1 gone. 2 gone. Bot move. I gotta be better prepared. So what's gonna happen is, well, you're gonna see me hop off screen here for 2 seconds. We're gonna leave the screen as is. You just won't see me here. There's 335 people watching. Don't sweat it. I will be back in 30 seconds. I just gotta grab 2 beers. Don't freak out. Don't leave. Don't everyone run away. Because when we get back, we're going to do a giveaway for a spot on the Hall of Fame board. I'm going to do a beer bong. And we're going to keep on talking about this Miami Heat game. So do not leave. In the 30 seconds, I'm going to be gone. You fuckers, I mean, I appreciate the people that are still watching, But I said don't leave. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I feel like that was 30 seconds. And 70 people left. We went from 330 to 265. What's up with that? What's up with that? Killing me. Shout out to you, Juggalotus. You're a real one for supporting the channel. We wanted to do a giveaway for a spot in the Hall of Fame ball. So what we're going to do is I am about to take the beer that I just got, put it into a beer bong, and chug it. What I want you to do in order to get a potential free spot onto the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame board, courtesy of Juggalotus, I want you to spam the fireballs. I want to make the chat on fire. I want to make it hot as hell up in here. So starting now, once I see the first fireball emoji go in, I'm going to start pouring. I'm going to shotgun or chug it. And then when I'm done chugging, I'm going to look down in the chat, and the first comment section I see, or the first comment I see, is getting on the ball. All right, we started to see the fireball emojis. All right, Chicken French is in the building. No way. What's up, Sancho? All right, remember, when I'm done with this beer bong, the first comment that I see that has a fireball emoji is getting onto the Hall of Fame ball. Chris B! Chris B is the first name that I saw. Shout out to Chris B! Sorry to anyone who was commenting and didn't get it. Chris B was the first I saw. I don't lie. I don't cheat. Shout out to Chris B. And shout out to Juggalotus. Chris B into the Heat Report Hall of Famer, so he'll always get recognized. And we had a perfect space for Chris B right there, right in between the two Juggalotuses that he got today. So Juggalotus just taking up that entire row right here with two of his own, and then one for Chris B. Appreciate the donation to the channel. Appreciate the donation to Chris B for him to be a Hall of Famer. Juggalotus, you're on one tonight, my friend, and I appreciate it. You're a legend. You're a real one. You're a real one. And Tony says, I lie. Prove it. I don't know how to prove to you that that was the first comment that I saw. I have no ill will or ill feelings towards anyone in the chat. I think he's kidding, but I think he's kidding. Oh, shout out to Juggalotus. Also, we'll give another couple tickets to Juggy. For the D. Wade and LeBron laser printed autograph raffle. Juggalotus also got our first Hall of Fame board. I think that is being shipped soon, Juggalotus. I haven't checked. I filled out the information jug, and I also gave it to our shipping person on Monday. So hopefully that gets done relatively soon. Put the ball down for now. Oh, continue to comment what you thought that first half was for the Miami Heat. Danny Finsfan says, who's your tourney winner? Stretching my legs. I predicted Arizona State to win it. Or it's not Arizona State. Arizona. I had the Wildcats winning it preseason, actually. You can ask one of our other producers here, Tyler Smith. Him and I are the two biggest college basketball guys at the office. And I said before the year started, it's like, I kind of think Arizona wins it. Last year of the Pac-12, as they're going to become a Big Ten member next year, a lot of people going to the Big 12, such like that. Or is Arizona going to the Big 12? I don't remember if Arizona's going to the Big 10 or Big 12. Either way, I picked them to win. And then I just rode with it. 2 seed in the West region. I think they're a better team than North Carolina, who they're on what it feels like a collision course because Arizona plays Clemson on Thursday and then the winner of Alabama, North Carolina on Saturday. Yes, Mr. Gio, that did ship out. I went to go look back at the our shipping area, and the jersey was no longer back there, so I assume they shipped it out. Mr. Gio, I assume they shipped it out. So I'm going with Arizona. Danny Fins fans, I said took Creighton looking pretty good. Listen, Creighton's playing good ball. Unfortunately, I'm going to root against you because in my bracket, Danny Fins fan, my national championship game was Arizona versus Tennessee. I really like Dalton Connect and the Volunteers to get out of that region because I don't trust Purdue. I actually think Gonzaga beats Purdue, and then I think Tennessee beats Gonzaga. That's my prediction. So I'm going to root for the Volunteers. Sorry, Danny Fins fan, but I got to get that money, baby. Got to get that money, baby. I was old enough to remember when AJ and Brian were best friends in the camp of the Heat need to rebuild. Now look at them two fighting inside. No fighting, guys. We're all Heat fans. I know one is more negative than the other, but no need to attack them. No need to fight. Let's just hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy each other's company on a Tuesday evening. Let's have fun, man. Let's have fun. Yes, Chicky Nuggy. Heat is the best. I also love that name, Chicky Nuggy. Simple things in life. Chicky Nuggy, baby. That's all you need. Need some chicky nugs. Need some chicky nugs. We're almost back to action. I don't know what this comment is from Hot Dog. I'm very confused from Hot Dog's comment. The only way I could be sure is to have the money. Okay. Yeah, I'm lost. I am lost. Oh, I'm just seeing your IG DM there. I haven't checked my phone. Wow, Jordan Montgomery is going to the Diamondbacks. That's a big, massive move by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hey! $10 super chat from Mr. Gio. One of the goats of the Heat Report is back in it. Let's go chicken nuggets, LOL. Mr. Gio gets a raffle ticket for the D Wade and LeBron laser printed autographed photo. Shout out to Mr. Gio for supporting the channel. Let's go chicken nuggets. Everybody, listen, you could never be mad about chicken nuggets. Never. Never. Like, can you ever tell me what has gone wrong when chicken nuggets is involved? Seriously? Also, before we get started with halftime, because we're about to get underway, what is your favorite place to get chicken nuggets at? Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Cane's. You consider those nugs. They're more tenders, but still. Let me know. What was your favorite nuggets? Hot Dog says Dino Nuggets. Those are pretty good. Chicky Nuggy says Chick-fil-A. I mean, that is the... Chicky Nuggy weighed in and says it's Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A nuggets. I almost got Chick-fil-A today, but I ended up getting a burger instead. Oh, Juggle Lotus is just coming on and he won't stop. Juggle Lotus, another $10 super chat. Last one. Give entry for the raffle to a lucky chat member. Got to show the love. You're a legend for that, my friend. And next TV timeout, we will absolutely be giving away a raffle ticket for that photo. And the second half has got underway with another Klay Thompson 3. Oh, Latera says Chick-fil-A nuggets are the GOAT, but tenders is definitely Cane's. Oh, man, we can't stop Klay Thompson right now. He's absolutely cooking. But the Heat get it back by a good pass inside to Jaime Jaquez Jr., Jovic to Triple J there. I mean, Jovic is just doing it all tonight, folks. Just doing it all. Wiggins drives on Jaquez, hangs and finishes. That was tough. That was tough. Feel like this one's going to go down to the wire, folks. Feels like this one's going to be close the rest of the way. Chicky Nuggy says, you are my favorite YouTuber for Heat or basketball in general. I appreciate that, Chicky Nuggy. I told you I love your name. Jovic 3, no good. I agree, Lil Vince. I agree. if he stays on this roster long term and isn't dealt for like a Donovan Mitchell-esque player, I think Jovic is going to be one of our founding pieces for the next 5 to 7 years. I've been super high on the kid, and I feel like he's going to continue to improve. Oh, my. Look at this. This is something else. Heat down 3. Patty Mills drives inside, misses the layup. Jaquez misses the putback, and now Klay Thompson is out and running. He'll line up a 3 in transition. No good. Klay has made about 4 triples tonight, I believe. Rozier gets the board, goes coast to coast, hangs, can't finish. That was an errant shot. That was an errant shot by Terry Rozier. Draymond now the other way. Pass inside to Kuminga. Wow, what an alley-oop. Jovic lost sight of him on the back cut, and Kuminga slammed it home. Oh, my, what an impressive finish by Jonathan Kuminga, who is just showing his athletic profile on display today. Rozier now back the other way. Step back mid-range shot off of a screen. It's good. Like to see Rozier get going a little bit more in that second half. Him and Bam can really cover and carry this team. How about my guy, Will Scott? And Wiggins just makes a mid-range jumper. $2 super chat from Will Lee Fins. Do y'all remember him, folks? If you're a Dolphins fan, do you remember this man, Will Scott, the GOAT of Dolphins today? Miami Willie is back. Go Heat for my Rockets. Just for Will Scott, because he used to be the host of Dolphins Today, let's get a Heat victory so his Houston Rockets, who he's a fan of, can make the play-in over the Golden State Warriors. Speaking of the Warriors, they got a stop on Miami as Jaquez missed a jumper, deep outlet, and Triple J commits the foul as now I believe that's Wiggins going to the line? Yes, Wiggins going to the line. Show some love. If you're an OG Dolphins Today subscriber, spam your Willie Fins or Wills or whatever you want, your W's into the chat. Show some support for my guy. Danny Fins fan knows the business. He knows it. All right, Warriors up 5. Wiggins at the line. He makes the first to go up 6. 65-59. About 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Heat fans. Oh, crack me up. Hope everything going good with you, Will. Yes, Brian, that is Willie Fins in the flesh. His Houston Rockets, he's tapping in today. Make sure the Warriors go down. Is Luka playing? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the Mavericks today. It's only been focused on Heat and Warriors. Rozier has it. Top of the keys. The Heat down by 7. Working on Wiggins. Spinning. Fading away in the paint. Knocks it down. Let's see if back-to-back mid-range shots by Terry Rozier gets him going in the right direction. Heat trail as much as 8 tonight. Led as much as 4, I believe. Maybe 5. Kuminga baseline and 1. What the fuck is that? I heard a loud banging noise. I'm the only one here. Oh boy. Mr. Gio, I know Klay has had a good game. I don't think I'm signing Klay Thompson, man. He's going to want $20 million. We have Klay at home. Duncan Robinson has been as good as Klay Thompson this year. Klay used to be a good defender, but he's cooked now defensively. He can still shoot, but he doesn't bring anything defensively, so why would I take him? Oh, Rozier to the rim. Oh, Rajon Rondo fake behind to the back into a layup. Rozier now has 6 points in the quarter, and he's starting to get going for Miami. That's exactly what the Heat needed. He's up to 11 points on 5 of 11 shooting, so he really struggled in that first half, but has had a very strong third quarter. Will Scott says, sorry, Brian, enjoying the agent life. I'm sure they'll find a great host. Fins up forever, though. Oh. Willie Fins, I got news for you, kid. 70-63 now as they got Miami lacking on a backdoor cut. Mills, lob to Adebayo, turned over. I mean, this has just been bad basketball. Curry now the other way. Double teamed, like this double. Curry picks up his dribble, finds Draymond, and then an offensive foul. Jonathan Kuminga shoving Terry Rozier off ball. It's going to go back to Miami with 7:50 to go in the third quarter. The Heat trail by 7. Time to go on a run. Octera saying bear down. Bear down. Bear down. Jovic will bring it up. I'd like to see Jovic get more involved here in the third quarter. I feel like he's been pretty silent. Bam, baseline drive, reverse left-handed layup, good over Draymond Green. Bam has been terrific tonight. Wiggins quickly the other way. He's torching Miami in this third quarter, Good defense there by Jaime to force it a kick out. Kuminga now drives, kicks it to Draymond. Top of the key three for Green. No good. Long rebound back out to the Warriors. It's relocated to Curry from the parking lot. You knew that was going to go. You knew Curry was going to make it off the long rebound. Jaime drives inside. Euro steps on Klay, fouled, and Triple J will go to the line for two. This matches the largest deficit of the game for the Heat tonight. They trailed by 8 in the first quarter. They're trailing by 8 again in the third quarter. I'd like to see Jaquez have a strong rest of the game. He's been spotty today thus far. Starts with 2 free throws here. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Let's move. $73-66 now. As Jaime made the first. It is always the third. The Heat, we've coined it the third quarter on Heat Twitter. So, yeah, it's dicey at times. Jaime does go 2 for 2 there, though. That is the first free throws of the game for Miami. How crazy is that? They're 2 for 2. The Warriors are 3 for 6. Gary Payton Jr. checks into the game. No substitutions yet for Miami, and Steph Curry walked with it. It's a travel, and it's going back to Miami. The Warriors have turned it over 9 times today. Miami has only turned it over 6 times. Those turnovers from Golden State have kept Miami in the game for the most part. Jovic drops it inside the Bam. Left block for Adebayo. He faces up. Jab step. Spins. Pump fake. Fades away on Draymond. Too little, Draymond. Too little. Too little. Bam gets Miami to a very nice 69 points, and he's humming. Adebayo's been playing a terrific ball game. Missed his first 3 shots, but after that, it feels like he's shooting 90% from the field. Curry working on Jaquez. Drops it to Draymond. Back to Curry. Curry out to Green. Green, 3 on the shot clock. Oh, the Heat. They were paying too close attention to Curry, and they left Gary Payton Jr. inside wide open for an easy dunk. Rozier has it, top of the key. Swings it to Jovic. Inside the Bam now. Bam facing up Green. Pump fake. Now we'll read back in. Spin baseline, cut off. Good defense by the former decoy. Cut out to Patty Mills. Mills blocked. Patty Mills fucking sucks. I'm done with Patty Mills. I am done. I need Hero or Duncan to be back so he can get out of the rotation. Deep 3 from Curry, no good. Rebound by Rozier. He's out and running. Rozier drives right. Swings it to Jovic. Jovic drives on Curry. Back to Bam. Bam to Jaquez. Jaquez pump fake. Draws the foul. And Triple J will make another trip to the charity stripe with 5.5 minutes to go in the quarter. That foul's on Green. And when we return from timeout, Triple J will go to the line. The Heat have only been to the charity stripe 2 times tonight, both from Jaquez just a minute ago. While we are in this TV timeout, let me tell you about one of our sponsors on today's live show, and that is Factor Meals, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery kit that delivers right to your door in a nice little box that contains up to 6 to 18 meals. You could choose however many you want, how many little you want. It does not matter. They only take 2 minutes to heat up in the microwave before you can start eating them. And boy, do I tell you, they taste like they just were prepared by a chef in the kitchen. That is how good they are. Because they are fresh, never frozen meals that are chef crafted. They're dietitian approved, and they're ready to go in just 2 minutes, like I said. You have options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and there are now more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled up and feeling good all day long. Don't wait any longer. Get started today and get after your goals. It's flexible for your schedule. Like I said, you can get as much or as little as you need by choosing your meals every week. And if need be, you can pause or reschedule your deliveries at any time. Sign up and save. I've done the math, and Factor Meals has done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So get started today by using code HEATCHAT50 at factormeals.com/HEATCHAT50. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. Get started today at factormeals.com/HEATCHAT50. Code HEATCHAT50. Get 50% off. Oh, man. Heat down 6, but they'll be at the line for 2 when they come out of the timeout. Hot dog, yes, they do have steak options. They do have steak options. They do have steak. I don't know the exact repertoire of meals they have. I know they've had some steak ones in the past. They have some great pasta options, great chicken. I think the best one that I've ever had that I'll go to my grave saying was one of their calorie-conscious meals, honestly. It was an Italian herb chicken with vegetable risotto, and I think it was broccoli. It was either broccoli or green beans. I don't recall, but it was the best one I've ever had. The chicken was so tender. The risotto was freaking unbelievable. I'm getting hungry again. I gotta stop. I agree, Willie Jean. This Patty Rozier and Rozier backcourt is trash. I'm done with the Patty Mills. I am done with the Patty Mills experiment. Done. Oh, Chino, yeah. I mean, Draymond would fit in perfectly with the Miami Heat. Fits the culture, fits the defensive scheme. He would just be a horrific fit next to Bam because they both can't space the floor. But they would be an unbelievable duo. I tell you what, they would be an unbelievable duo defensively. One of the best defensive duos in the entire NBA in terms of history. It'd be the best defensive duo currently. My calf is killing me. Jaquez misses the first. Hashtag, of course. Heat 2 or 3 at the line. It's all Triple J. He goes 1 for 2 there, so 3 for 4 on the game. Heat down by 5. Retake the lead before we go to the 4th. Jovic, Jaquez, Rozier, Caleb Martin, and Bam. So Patty Mills takes a seat. Gavin, we say this every time. Don't do it. Don't just start spamming high. We're going to have to put you in timeout. Curry, 3 off a screen. He got lucky there with a miss. Bam gets the board. Gavin, I'm going to give you the warning right now. Stop it. Bam, another 3. Ooh, just left it short. But, man, it looks good out of his hands, dude. It does. Wiggins gets the board. He'll bring it up. Wiggins drives on Jaquez. Get cut off by Triple J. Kicks out to Podziemski. Podziemski wants to get it back to Wiggins. They do. Deep step back. No good. Rebound, Kevon Looney. Oh, God, this is it. Oh, wow, Curry misses a wide open 3 off the kick out. Deep lob ahead by Rozier to Bam. Out to Martin. Corner 3. No good. But an offensive rebound by Jovic. His putback is blocked, but he gets another board, and the Heat will have a 3rd opportunity. It's Jovic on the block. Jovic doubled. Out to Rozier. Rozier pump fake. Top back 3. No good. God, that was such a good offensive possession. Okay. He still hasn't stopped. I put him in timeout last time. He's just done. Curry, deep 2. Good. I mean, what a kick in the nutsack that was. You had a wide open 3. I thought a good putback opportunity, but it got blocked. Another wide open 3. That's kick him. Kick in the nuts, man. Bam has it, down 7 to Jovic at the right elbow. Jovic looking to facilitate here. Gets it to a curling Martin. Martin takes contact, block from behind. Caleb Martin, I say this every time. He is so infuriating, man. Like, he'll play fine, but then he just does so many fucking stupid things that drive you up a wall. Curry doubled, swung all the way around to Gary Payton. Back to Curry. You can't leave him, Caleb. Missed, but Podziemski gets the board. And Steve Kerr is going to call a timeout. I mean, this has been a bad 3rd quarter for Miami. Lack of detail, lack of discipline, and a lack of ability to knock down open shots. Ty Man, I got no mods. It's not really necessary because, as you know, Ty Man, the reason why we have mods in the NFL chats is because on game days when they spam those fake links, and that you help by taking those out and getting the chat riled up. But really no need to have a mod here because they don't really spam links, and you get the occasional person who just does what Gavin just did. But if it's just like once in a blue moon, I can handle it myself. Heat down 7 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Warriors do have the ball. We are also 30 subscribers away from 9,000. If you didn't know, my name is Nic Rohloff. I put out daily content surrounding the Miami Heat. I'm live for every single Miami Heat basketball game. We'll be the number one spot for the postseason. Watch parties will be number one spot for the draft. Off-season rumors, trade rumors, free agency rumors, news. We will have it all, and we're going to come back stronger than ever in Watch Party Year 2 coming next fall. So make sure you subscribe to the channel now. Join us on the ground floor, and if we get to 9,000 subscribers today, I'm doing a beer bong. So hit that sub button. Let's get to 9K tonight. We started 60 away from 9K. If we don't get there tonight, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, especially with the numbers we have. Willing to bet out of the 470 people watching, 29 of you guys aren't subscribed. You want to partake in the chat? Hit that sub button. You won't regret it. It'll be covered. It'll be covered. Yeah, Juggle Lotus, the bots go nuts, man. We do have to win, Brian. We got one subscriber, not 28 away. Come on. Sophia knows the sub. Sophia knows the sub. Hot Dog says, what do you think of Zach Edey on the Heat? No. No. I'm not a hater of Zach Edey, but I just don't think he's going to be good in the NBA. He's an unbelievably good college basketball player. Maybe one of the best ever, to be honest. But I just don't see him working in the NBA because I don't think he has the foot speed and the athletic ability to defend in the NBA. Yes, he's very big. Yes, he could protect the rim. If there was no defensive 3 seconds, yeah, I'll take Zach Edey and just stick him in the post and say don't leave, protect the rim. But it doesn't work like that. And teams are just going to put him in the pick and roll, and I don't know if he'll be able to defend. He go to a zone as it's Jovic, Highsmith, Thomas Bryant, Caleb Martin, Rozier. Looney fades away at the free throw line. What they call a foul? Jesus. Looney at the line for 2. I don't know where the fuck the foul was. Sorry for my language. And the ball doesn't lie because he missed. BDLs. Get the BDLs down below. Ball don't lie. I legitimately do not know who they called the foul on. Like, they're saying maybe reached in and slapped his arm. I don't know, man. Like, that, it didn't look like a foul to me. Looney goes, oh, my God, how did that go in? 1 for 2. Fuck. All right, Heat down 8 once again. Time to make a push here in the final 3 minutes of the quarter to get to the fourth quarter close. BDL, Juggalotus. Come on. Rozier off of the screen. Step back in the elbow. No good. That's a foul on Looney. Yeah, Kevon Looney just shoves Thomas Bryant to the ground, so the Heat will get a second chance opportunity thanks to the loose ball foul called on the longtime center out of UCLA. Yeah, I mean, Looney just absolutely, it's a little bit of a flop job. It's an acting job from Thomas Bryant, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. Can we get to 9,000 subscribers before the fourth quarter gets started? 2 minutes away. I know there's 26 people out there not subscribed. Rozier pick and roll with Jovic. It swung to Bryant. Why is she shooting a 3? I'm done. I'm done. If Thomas Bryant shoots another 3, I'm going to turn off the stream. Klay Thompson 3, no good. Rebound by Jovic. Outlet to Terry Rozier. Rozier out and running. Transitioning to Jovic. Jovic inside. Great pass inside the Bryant, who's blocked from behind by Klay Thompson. I mean, Thomas Bryant fucking sucks. Him and Patty Mills have killed Miami today. Kuminga almost turns it over. It's deflected. It's stripped by Highsmith out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Warriors. 2:15. I mean, I'm done with Thomas Bryant. I'm done. Kevon Looney gets inside, finishes through contact, and it's the largest deficit of the game for the Miami Heat, 80-70. Fucking Thomas Bryant, dude. He has been the reason why you're losing. Him and Patty Mills stink. Rozier, baseline, working on Podziemski. Rozier gets a step, turns it over. I mean, this is the worst quarter of the fucking season. Not actually, but it feels like it. Klay, transition 3. This game's fucking over. The way this game is heading, this game's over. This is disgusting. I had such good vibes throughout the day. The Heat have not made a shot in 5 minutes. And now Caleb Martin's doing some stupid shit and is about to turn it over. Yep. Lucky that the ball went out of bounds off Golden State. I mean, Caleb Martin is a fucking head case, dude. He's been really pissing me off lately. I mean, he's been pissing me off. He just does the most brainless shit I have ever seen, dude. DeLon Wright checks in. He can't get it in. He gets it in the Bam who checks in because that's how bad Thomas Bryant is then. Swung around, Jovic, corner 3, need it. They get it. Big 3 from Jovic to cut it to 10. Can we cut it to 6? I mean, that's not going to happen. Minute to go in the quarter, but Jovic up to 10 points, 2 for 5 from 3. Paul to Klay on the right wing, inside the Looney. Looney going up on Bam, finds a cutting Podziemski. Good job by Jovic to stay down. Out to Klay for 3. No good. Rebound by Martin. Here comes Caleb. Caleb Martin driving inside. Fouled and will go to the line. I mean, but he went in there with a reckless abandon. If he doesn't get the call, then it would just be one of the worst shot selections of all time. All right, chance to get it to 6 here. 2 free throws makes it an 8-point game. You get another stop, a bucket. Get it into 6. Get in a striking distance. Striking distance going into the 4th would be ideal. We're also $6 away from $200 Super Chats today. Who's going to be that guy to get us to 200? A $10 Super Chat would push us over that mark and would get you a raffle ticket, which we have to actually give one away for Juggalotus. Because he's a legend. So, forgot about that. We have that in between quarters. And, so $10 gets you a raffle ticket for an autographed D. Wade and LeBron photo and puts us over 200. Martin, 2 for 2 at the line, so Heat back down 8. Stop, score. Solly! Not often does Solly make an appearance on the Heat Report, but you picked a good night to do it, my guy. Good game, good audience. Good amount of Super Chats today. We're playing good, man. Good day. Hopefully your day's solid. Why are we leaving Klay in the corner? He misses, but Kuminga put back slam. Playing a fucking zone and letting one of the best shooters of all time be wide open in the corner. Brainless. Caleb Martin tries to answer. No, I know he was going 2 for 1, but my God. I don't know why. Caleb Martin is really getting on my nerves tonight. Just has. Down by 10. That's the best it's going to be because there's a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. It's unlikely you're going to get a good shot off after the Warriors take one. Oh, my God. DeLon Wright fell. Kuminga out to Klay. Klay, drive, floater. No good. That's an air ball. The shot clock violation with 2 seconds left. So if the Heat can make a miracle shot and somehow cut to 8 or 7, but it looks like it'll be a 10-point deficit heading into the 4th quarter. Solid, you're the man, man. You're the man. Solid, we're creeping up on the end of your tenure at St. Bonaventure, man. Was it 3 weeks away? A month away? I'm losing track of time. Month and a half? Oh, boy, Solid. Oh, boy. Are you going to be the next Bonaventure to Chat Sports Pipeline? What? Jovic inbound. He's played the entire quarter. Jovic has to get into someone. Gets it to Highsmith. Highsmith gets to the mid-range spot. Jumper. Short. I mean, that was bad. The Heat get outscored in that quarter 32-20. Flat out embarrassing. It is fourth quarter time, though, and it's time to put up the pause. Hit those fours. Type the fours down below. Get the good vibes flowing as the Heat attempt to make a comeback. And as we are doing this, we owe a $10 super chat raffle entry giveaway for Juggalotus. So I'm going to give it about 30 seconds. Continue to spam those fours. And when I look down in the chat in 30, I'm going to give away a raffle ticket to some lucky Heat Report fan. All right, I'm going to give it 5, and I'm going to look down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Danny Finsfan. Danny Finsfan is the first 4 that I saw, and he is getting a raffle ticket for this autographed D-Wade and LeBron photo that we're going to raffle off on Sunday in our last stream of the month. Winner will get this shipped to their cribby and have a sweet man cave item. You can get your own raffle ticket with a $10 super chat. It would also put us above 200 for the day, which would be a pretty cool goal if you ask me. So that'd be appreciative for you to help the channel. Help the channel grow. $10 for this puppy right here, or to get a raffle ticket for the puppy. If you want to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, $20 super chat. Get your name on the ball. Get shout-outs every time you come up in the building. In the building. In the building. Brian, you got to do a better job, my friend, of not letting other people get to you, man. There's going to be people that come into the chat and are rooting against us. That's fine. That's YouTube. It's going to happen. You just can't get so worked up over it, my guy. I need you to take a deep breath and just realize, like, you just support the Heat and don't let the outside noise disrupt you. Stay locked in. Laser focus. Shout out Juggalotus. Jimmy Butler says, I got y'all. No, you don't, Jimmy, because you didn't play today because you got sick. I don't want to hear it. All right, we're back in action. The Heat start the fourth quarter with the ball. Bam has it, drives on Draymond, 5 on the shot clock, fades away on the baseline. Oh my, this is a Bam Adebayo masterclass tonight, folks. He has been absolutely terrific. One of the best games he has played all year long, if you're asking me. Heat put on a little bit of a press as well. Let's see if they could force chaos, get a turnover. Podziemski has it as it falls down to a 2-3 zone. It's Jaquez, Wright, Martin, Highsmith, and Bam. Podziemski out to Kuminga. Kuminga drives. They're going to call foul on Adebayo. Say he slapped his wrist. God damn it. Bam's been terrific today, man. Bam has been unbelievably good today. It's all good, Frost Prods. It's not mandatory to come around. We appreciate the returning viewers, and it creates a fun dynamic that I see the same people every day, but it's all right. Yeah, the extension for Bam is probably going to come very soon. Probably in the offseason, I'd bet, because he's not a free agent, but if he meets the All-NBA requirement of this season, that max number he can get will get up a little bit higher, which I expect him to be the third All-NBA center, assuming he plays 65 games, which I believe he's on pace to do. So he'll just get more money for being an All-NBA caliber guy. Jaquez fades away from the elbow. That's a bad shot. I mean, this team's falling apart right now. It's falling apart. This has not been good, man. The second half has been a bad half. Chris Paul, top of the key three. No good. You'll live with him shooting the threes. He's a capable shooter, but doesn't do it often. Highsmith brings it up for Miami. Gets it inside the Bam. Bam faces up on Draymond in the left block. Bam spins. Gets to his left hand. A lot of contact. No call. Out of bounds. No, it's saved by Podziemski, but to Miami. Jaquez right wing three. He's been bad. Him and Caleb have been horrible. You had to point to the reasons why Miami's losing today. Can I show you Jaime Jaquez Jr., Caleb Martin, Patty Mills, and Thomas Bryant? Steal by Jaquez, though. Out in transition is fouled. All right, there's something as the Heat trail by 10. We got a $2 super chat. Shout out to... It's not popped up yet. Shout out to Steve Gabriel. Caleb equals Scarecrow, if only I had a brain. You combine a high above average IQ basketball player with Caleb Martin's athletic ability and skill set, and we got business. Bam's going to take his third three of the game. That doesn't go. Too strong. But it's rebounded out by DeLon Wright, and he drives inside, misses. But Adebayo is there for a Bam slam. First time we've been able to say that today. Kuminga looks to, that's an over and back. They don't call it. Kuminga on the miss. Here comes Miami on transition. Highsmith, Euro step to the rim. Layup, good! Lead down to 6. A little 4-0 spurt by Miami. That is not the right score, folks. It's 87-81. And the Heat are within 6. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Klay, 3. No good. You got lucky because it was wide open once again. And here comes DeLon Wright. I don't know how Klay is getting all these open looks, man. Wright, probing, drop off the Bam, free throw line. No good. That's a foul by Chris Paul. Don't call it. Kuminga out in transition, lays it up and in. Chris Paul shoved DeLon Wright on the rebound, dude. That's annoying. DeLon Wright gets a screen from Bam. Wright probing. Oh, that's a foul. That should be more than a common foul, man. Draymond just grabbed him and threw him to the ground. I was Draymond out in transition, not Kuminga. I thought it was Kuminga. Dude, this was I guess it looked more nasty than it actually was. Shalom, J. Liv. That one wasn't as bad as the Patty Mills one, but it was certainly something. Wiggins, Curry into the ball game. Draymond takes a seat. So does Klay. Klay does take a seat. Jaquez has it, down by 8. Balls get to Bam. Right elbow, facing up on Looney. Drives baseline. Gets good position. Fouled. Adebayo will take a trip to the free throw line. I believe this is his first free throw trip for the game, which is hard to believe because Bam obviously takes the priority of his shots inside. Good quick blow by Bam. Got position inside, kept his pivot foot, and then was bumped by Looney under the rim. Crotty's making a great point here. If Bam goes up weak, he's not getting that call, but he went up strong and absorbed the contact, which is how you're supposed to do it. But you got to make the fucking free throws. What do I always say if you're a returning viewer of the channel? The things that drive me up a wall to no end. Missed free throws and turnovers. I know I can't expect you to shoot 100% from the free throw line, but it still makes me mad every time there's a miss. Bam goes 1 for 2 there, so it's a 7-point deficit, 89-82, 8.5 to go. He put on a little bit of a press here. DeLon Wright and Highsmith manning it. Curry will bring it up. Ooh, if you doubled Curry right there, you might have been able to get to an 8-second. Instead, Curry straight line to the rim. Blocked! What a block! Oh, they're going to call a goaltend. I thought that was clean. Maybe I'm a little biased here, but I thought that was right at the apex rather than coming down. Very close. Bam facing up on Looney. Fade away. That one's no good. Rebound down to Andrew Wiggins, and it's danger time for Miami as they trail by 9. You got to have a run here soon. Curry guarded by Bam. Bam can guard it. Curry 3. Good. 17 points now for Steph Curry, and I just don't know how Miami's going to come back in this one. The third quarter fucked us, guys. Down 12 with 7:50 to go. Do we have a comeback in us? I sure hope so. Because this is a game that the Heat need to win. They need to keep pace with Indiana. And they need to continue to keep pace with Philadelphia as well. Well, during this timeout that Eric Spoelstra called, I'm going to take advantage of it and tell you guys about Prize Picks one last time today. Because it's the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. And you get a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. I wanted to check in on my picks today. I took them more than on Brandon Podziemski, so 7.5 points. He's got 6, so one basket from the Rook can hit that more than. I also took them more than on Nikola Jovic, 9.5 points. He's got 10, so that cashed. I took them more than on Adebayo, 20.5 points. He's got 22. So I'm 2 for 3 already. I just need Podziemski to get 2 more points, and I'll make 5 times my money, 10 to win 50 on this little 3-pick selection. You can make money just like that by downloading Prize Picks. Code CLNS gets a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more than or less than on just 2 to 6 player stat projections. And like I said, you can win up to 25 times your money as well. We're 12 subscribers away from 9,000. Can we hit the milestone right now? The deal of the day from yours truly, the Rolly deal of the day, 9K subscribers equals a beer bong. 12 away from that big milestone. 540 people watching. I know all 12, or there's 12 people out there that aren't subscribed. Daily Miami Heat content, whether it be videos on injury news, rumors, trade rumors, free agency rumors, draft rumors. When we get to the offseason, I'm live for every single Miami Heat basketball game. I'll be your #1 hub for postseason coverage as well. So hit that sub button and join the channel today. Not going to be fazed by that fucking loser who just unsubscribed. What's up, Robert Fowler? There's a lot of time left in the game. You just got to go on a run. Man, I just gave a passionate speech, and it didn't work. No subscribers out of the 500 people watching. That's disappointing. I mean, you don't want to see a man. Oh, there's 3. Okay. So you don't want to see a guy shotgun a beer, basically, pour it into a Merbanga and chug it? Feels like a shock. I mean, don't subscribe for basketball. Subscribe for the beer chug. Subscribe for the Heat to win. Subscribe for your bet to hit. Whatever you want. Let's get to 9K, man. Rozier checks back in. It's Jaquez, Rozier, Bam, Highsmith, and Caleb. Rozier, 3, no good. Rebound, kicked out to Caleb Martin. 5 on the shot clock. Swung back to Rozier. Terry, step back, 3 again. It's a deep 2, actually. No good. I mean, this is bad offense. You come out of the fucking timeout, and you take 2 bad step back deep shots. This has been a bad game. This has been a very frustrating game for Miami. Starts with defense, though. Down by 12. Guy gets stops. Chris Paul has it right wing. Gets the Curry. Foul. They say Highsmith was holding on to Curry as he was coming around the screen. Nikola Jovic is checking back into the ball game. Thank God, because he's been some of the bright spots of today's game for Miami. 6 subs away. 5 away. Let's see who Jovic checks in for. It's Jaquez. Wow, Jovic closing over Jaquez. Well, Jaquez has been bad today, so it doesn't shock me. Jovic is also a better shooter. Chris Paul has it right wing. Gets it to Kevon Looney inside. Looney reverse layup. Misses it. Jovic with the board. Go, Nikola. Go, go, go. He'll bring it up slowly. Jovic met by Chris Paul. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier, pump fake. Inside. Great pass inside to Adebayo, who was fouled on the little pass there. They grabbed him. Who's unsubscribing? No, fuck you guys. F yo. Juggalotus says when he gets 9K, he'll donate another raffle entry. I mean, this guy's just on fire. This man is on fire. Rozier comes off a curl, swings out to Jovic. Nikola, right wing three. Missed. The Heat are 8 of 29 from three. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Kevin Love, where are you guys? Because we need you. Curry drives, travel. Now they call foul first. It's in a Rozier gave me a little bump. Third foul on Rozier. Oh, man. The Heat just are simply not going to be able to beat good teams when they don't have Duncan or Hero because they are missing such a big three-point shooting spark. Kuminga, the zone for Miami. Oh, God. Great pass inside by Curry to Kevon Looney for a dunk, and now it's a 14-point game. The largest deficit of the night, and it's looking bleak for Miami. 6 minutes to go. Got to go on a run now. It's Highsmith driving inside. Good pass inside the Bam. Bam fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Good offense there for Miami, but it all starts with the defense. All starts with defense. You've got to get stops in order to come back. And in the Heat in a zone, you just cannot be that separated because then you could just slide a guy there on the baseline. And when you're that separated along the bottom three, easy pass inside. Bam at the line for two here. 6 minutes, 14-point game. It's not over. It's not over, folks. Bam makes the first. Just got to get stops. Stop. Christian, I will ban you if you spoil this game, though. So I know you're not a fan of the Miami Heat, but if you spoil the game in the chat, that is how you get banned from the channel. That is how you get banned. Yes, CTC Clan, the Heat did technically already clinch at worst a play-in spot. But we don't want a play-in spot. We want the 6 seed. We want the 6 seed. You're 1 game behind Indiana. You'll be 1.5 if you lose. Thank you, Christian. You can root for the other team. I don't care. But as long as you're not being disrespectful to the people in the chat, disrespectful to the channel, and you'll be fine. I don't care if you're rooting for another team. I just don't want the people in the chat to be spoiled. So please refrain from doing that. Please refrain from that. We're 5 subs away from 9K. Can we get 5 subscribers before the Heat return to action? It's a timeout on the floor. We have 5 subscribers. We get to 9K. I do a beer bong. 4 away now. Let's get there. 9K subscribers means a Heat comeback. That's what I've been told. Adam Silver just texted me. I just read it over here. 9K subscribers equals a comeback against the Warriors. Join the channel. Live for every game. Videos almost every day. What else could you ask for? We're 5 away. And Juggalotus says he's going to send in a $10 super chat for a raffle entry for a lucky Heat fan. We're 3 away. Come on. We're 2 away. Let's hit the milestone right now. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate 9K. We're 1 away. Yeah! Let's go. Appreciate the new subscribers. The Heat comeback starts now. And we're on the road to 10K now, baby. That's a big milestone at the channel. 10K is a big milestone, and I want to get there before the playoffs begin, so I think it's possible. Appreciate for the congratulatory messages. Let's get the beer bong getting rolling. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Continue subscribing, though. Sub for dubs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shout out to Juggalotus. This puts us over 200 super chats on the day. Here you go. Enjoy, winner. Juggalotus, you're the GOAT. You're the man. I appreciate you for everything what you've done today for the channel. You're the MVP today. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. All right, we're doing a giveaway for a raffle ticket for that D-Wade and LeBron autograph photo. So if you want in to get that free ticket potentially, let's go Heat. Spam the fireball emojis down below, and I'll pick a winner in about 30 seconds as Bam made the free throw. 96-84, 6 minutes to go. Got to get stops. Got to get stops. Chris Paul handling the rock. 2-3 zone for Miami. Draymond's got at the elbow. Finds a curling Curry. Curry to Paul. Paul to Kuminga. Corner three is no good. Rebound Jovic. Spam those fireball emojis if you want a chance to get a free raffle ticket. I'm going to look down in another 30 seconds. Rozier has it. Gets inside the Bam. Bam double teamed. Out to Rozier. One more to Jovic. Jovic spinning. Oh, what a move by Jovic. Fouled by Draymond Green after a beautiful spin move on Jonathan Kuminga to get a step. And then Draymond Green had to foul him coming from the weak side. And now my guy, Jovic, will go to the line for 2. He's got 10 points in the ball game right now. He's got 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Good game for Jov as he's continuing to flash his upside long-term for Miami. The Heat are also in the bonus going the rest of the way, so they can get to the line here to attempt this comeback. Jovic's first free throw, no good. Fucking Christ. All right, so I'm going to look down in the chat after this Jovic free throw. Keep on spamming the fireball emojis, and then once he makes this free throw, I'm speaking into existence to cut to an 11-point game. I am going to look down in the chat. Jovic's second free throw, good. So it's 96-85, and the raffle ticket winner is Aiden Law. Aiden Law. Aiden Law is a Heat Report Hall of Famer, and now he gets a free raffle ticket, courtesy of Juggalotus. All right, 11-point game, 5 minutes to go. Curry defended up top. Gets a screen. Drop off to Draymond. Lob to Kuminga. That is just perfect offense. Perfect offense. Execution for Golden State in the second half has been very, very good. Miami's the opposite. Caleb Martin, top of the key. Can't wait to see what he does here. Spins in the 2 people. No foul. And rebound Draymond Green. I mean, fucking Caleb Martin's a dumb fuck. Wiggins the other way. Good. Just about 5 minutes to go. Down 15. I wouldn't say the game's over, but if the Heat want to go on a run, it has to happen now. Oh, there's time to make a comeback, but you gotta play perfect basketball from here on out. You gotta play perfect basketball from here on out. The Heat have scored 30 points in the second half. That's not gonna get it done. That's certainly not gonna get it done. The Warriors put on a little bit of a press here. They get it in the Jovic. 4.5 to go. Heat in the bonus. Down 15. Show me something, Heat. Show me something. Jovic, right wing. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier drives inside. Out to Martin. Corner 3. No good. Rebound offensively by Caleb Martin. Back to Bam. Free throw line jumper. No good. Remember when I said the Heat have to play perfect basketball the way out? Well, that's not perfect basketball. I mean, the Heat just have been unable to score in the second half. The shot making of Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jimmy Butler has certainly been missed tonight. The Heat are 3 of 16 shooting in the fourth quarter. Draymond drives, kicks out to Wiggins. This could be the dagger. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound by Kuminga. Out to Klay. Klay. Fade away. That might be the dagger. Klay Thompson has 25 points today. Yeah, you're down 17 with 3.5 to go. This is over. Rozier 3. Yep, definitely needed that to go. This one's done. Disappointing loss, man. I thought this week should have been a 3-0 week. I get you didn't have Jimmy, but I mean you need to beat this Warriors team. Klay, corner 3. Oh man, they're really pouring it on. They are really pouring it on. 28 points for Klay. Rozier makes that bank shot. Timeout on the floor. Why? This game's over. Why? Warriors call a timeout with 2:52 to go. 18-point lead. Frustrating loss tonight, folks. Frustrating loss. Let's check the standings. The only thing I'm hoping for is a Podziemski garbage time bucket to hit my prize picks. The Heat are going to fall to 39 and 33. Let's look at the standings. The Heat are a full game back of Indiana. It will be a game and a half now. They'll have the same record as the Sixers at 39 and 33. So Miami will stay in the 7th seed even with the loss, but will just fall a game and a half behind Indiana. That game against the Pacers next Thursday is going to be as big as it gets. Actually, not next Thursday, but I think it's next. Is it next Saturday or next Friday? I don't remember. Might be next Friday. Because they play the Sixers next Thursday. They play the Knicks on Tuesday. Oh, it's actually next Sunday. Next week's a big game for Miami, man. They play the Knicks, Sixers, Rockets, and Pacers. Got to find a way to go 3-1 in that 4-game stretch. And the 2 wins, and 2 of the wins need to be against Indiana and New York. I mean, Philly. You go 2-0 against Indiana and Philly next week and split Houston and New York. It's a successful week. But what am I to fucking project anything because this team can't beat shit. I thought they were going to go 3-0 this week. I don't know who scored for Miami, but I think it was Rozier. He's got 15, but shooting 7 of 18. That's not a good game. Not a good game. Chris Paul to Klay. Misses that 3, but the rebound goes right back to him. Just no fight tonight for Miami. I know it's over, but this second half has been as bad as it gets. Air ball from Chris Paul. Minute 40. Caleb Martin to Jovic. Corner 3 for Nikola. Doesn't go. Rebound by Highsmith. No, taken away by Chris Paul. A minute and a half to go. Why the fuck is there a timeout on the floor? It's a 16-point game with 90 seconds ago. Tough, man. J-Liv, it certainly looks like they're going to win it, man. I can't believe how this season has turned out for Miami. No Podziemski, so I'm not even going to get a garbage time basket for prize picks. Sad life I live, folks. Heat put in their bench players. Oh, Landis Williams sighting. Warriors hit a 3. The Heat and Warriors will split the season series 1-1, each team winning on the road. Wow, another 3. This one's from Guy Santos. This is going to be a 20-point loss. $34 points in the second half for Miami. Nice. $36 now. The Heat went into the half with 55 points. That's as bad as it gets right there. 36 points in the second half. How is that possible? Everyone's saying trade Hero, but Hero hasn't played in fucking a month. How can any of the, you could be mad at him for missing games, but you can't be mad at how much the Heat have stunk because he's been out. Because it shows that you need him to win. I think Alondis Williams is going to dribble us out. This is going to be final. No, looks like the Heat are going to shoot it. Nope, they're going to turn it over. All right, that's final. 113-91. 22-point loss at home to the Warriors. You got outscored in the second half by 24. Yeah, HMM. The second half was just abysmal. I mean, that's as bad as the second half as the Heat play, man. The Heat are just such a bipolar team. 37 second half points. That shit's embarrassing, man. Shit's embarrassing. $37 points. I'll give it a minute. If someone sends a super chat, we'll stay live. But if not, I'm getting out of here. We had a very fun stream. 16,000 people, over $200 in super chats. Shout out to Juggalotus. I thought we had a very fun stream today. Not the outcome we wanted to see for Miami. And we'll be back on Friday live for a game against the Trailblazers. We'll have a video out on Thursday for sure. Likely we'll have a video out tomorrow, depending on my schedule. I am off. I'm going to try to get a video out, but if something comes up, can't guarantee it. I'll give it another 30, 40 seconds here. Like the confidence struck, I'm just having a hard time believing this team is going to be able to turn it on. I get they haven't been healthy all year long. But this Heat team, man, like, they've just been injured all year long. They just are unable to be a consistent team. It's just fucking garbage after garbage after garbage. Sad, Will. There's nothing I wanted to do more than to get a win for you, Will Scott. The season gives me a lot of vibes of the 21-22 season, coming off of a finals run that no one expected in the bubble, and then you just deal with injuries all year long, barely make it into the playoffs as a low seed, and then you get swept. Not saying that's going to happen, but I do get a lot of vibes from 21-22. I will say that offseason, the Heat made a big move, even though it's not a big player. They went out and got Kyle Lowry. So maybe this season will tell the front office that things need to change, and maybe we see a massive move in the offseason. Maybe. But that's going to do it for today's stream. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. Great audience tonight. 16,500 people in total. $200 super chats, which is among the high here at the channel. Not the highest, but it's as high as it does go at times. So appreciate you guys, and specifically Juggalotus. I'll see everyone on Friday night for a game against the Trailblazers. And I'll see you guys with videos in between then. Peace out. Even though this game sucked, it will still and always will be Go Heat.